Oh, I got everything up already. Ooh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and there were three for tonight. We got Carl and we got Jeremy here tonight. Everyone is not here. Um, let's see. So Jamar is in Alabama for a funeral because his uncle passed. Um, I didn't even know Tremel ass is in New York. You on mute, Carl.
Hey, Tremel's in New York, been a slut.
Right. And T, he wasn't feeling good earlier, so that's why he's not here. But he did say that he would try to jump on at some point, but he'll just have his camera off. So we'll just run the show as the three of us for the time being. And this is our pilot of the Chasing Panel podcast. As we said, after Chasing is done, we will continue on with the panel, but we will be talking about other things outside of Chasing. But the one thing that I do want to, well, Nicki, you can still join if you want to. Just let me know and I'll send you the link. The one thing that I do want to talk about that is about Chasing. I don't know if Jeremy knows about it, but I think one of y'all sent it to me. Didn't Seven? I'm about to call him Seven Streeter. Didn't Seven Deep say he wasn't going to him and Norkeese? He was going to the reunion.
That's what it sounded like. It was sent to me as well.
What?
I was like, what? I don't be on Twitter like that. Well, not for news. So I didn't see that. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, you know,
I saw the eye roll.
I just have a thing about y'all doing these shows and not finishing them out. It's just like, why sign up for it in the first place? Like, finish the damn shit out. Like, just finish the show out. Like,
I mean, it's okay if you don't want to come back. That's fine. But just finish it off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think what really happens, and I've noticed this trend, I think that they get on these shows, they think the audience is going to perceive them or receive them one way, and when it doesn't go in their favor, now they mad.
Yeah, and they don't want to come back.
Yeah, they don't want to come back. So, yeah.
But
they need to start putting these contracts to make these hoes stay, because go to the reunion. They need to be put in there, or your gas going to court, bitch.
But if they don't show up, will they be missed? Is the question.
Not really. It's half of that cast cannot. They cannot do a reunion and probably wouldn't miss this season at all. But at the end of the day, it's the show. It's where you're doing a service to people who are enjoying you, who are watching the show. The person who put y'all on Chasing. I mean, come on now, just finish the damn show out. Half of y'all, we probably ain't gonna miss no damn way. But at the end of the day, here you signed up for the show, finish it. That's it. That's all I care about. Just finish it. Yeah.
Jeremy, you ain't got nothing for this.
Surprise.
I just got from the gym. I'm trying to catch my breath. And like I told you I was trying to not scare off the guests from the panel.
You ain't gotta scare them off by giving your opinion. You must know that your opinion gonna be, but you must know that your opinion gonna be brutal as hell. And that's why you don't say it.
I'm trying to add some cushion to it. Okay. You know what? I was gonna try to be nice. I haven't eaten.
Oh Lord!
Not disclaimer.
But can I just say, like, it is some weak ass shit for you not to show up to answer for the shit that you did. Like you were in the scenes trying to aggressively intimidate everybody, you know, and then say all it is race baiting type of, you know, lingo to incite fans to attack, you know, Jeff and whatever the case may be. And also whatever fucking weird ass relationship he and Kesey has, you know, like, so for y'all two bitches to not show up to the fucking reunion, that is some punk ass shit. Like, you bitches don't never need to be anywhere near the cameras again. Y'all sat here, wasted everybody's fucking time. I don't know why the fuck y'all decided to come onto the show. Y'all didn't want to talk about y'all motherfucking relationship. You didn't really tell us anything about your motherfucking life. And now you don't even want to answer for the shit that y'all did on the show. So you not wasted only my time when I be having to go. Bitch, I gotta go to work. I be having to go to work. Then I have to go to the gym, feed this little motherfucking dog that I got.
Hello. We live the same life.
Take a shower. And then, mind you, I'm coming off of an Adderall crash. After I get home from my ADHD medication, I have to figure all of that out to come on here and have good energy to review this motherfucking show. And you bitches don't want to show, and y'all not showing up to the union? Y'all are some weak ass bitches. Y'all are not in the paint as y'all say that y'all are. Y'all don't want to answer for the stuff y'all say. Y'all embarrassed because your relationship imploded on camera. You saw a lot of yourself that you didn't like and the audience didn't like, and you're not man enough to answer for the shit that you did. Even though I may not like Sean that much on the show. Even though I may not like, all of the things that Robert Ray has to say, but it is some punk ass shit for you not to show up and answer for the shit that you did during this weak ass fucking season already. So not only is the season weak, but the bitches on the season are weak.
Well, damn.
And that goes for more than just them two. It's a lot of them. It's, well, I'm not gonna do this. I didn't really want to film. I didn't want to do this. Why is you here? Because it's like half of the cast. What Robert didn't do shit. Barbie Beck Rose. I don't even know why she. No wonder they didn't do. I would have put her in the credits. No wonder they didn't do an intro. Like, what are these people here to do? And like I said, the last season wasn't bad, but this season is just like y'all was just kind of like shooting the shit. And this is like the only person that was working was really Jet. And this is like what the hell is everybody else doing? Like
I fucking said, like at the end of the fucking day, like that's hella disrespectful to not only Dario for sitting here editing this shit, it like putting y'all on camera to get y'all shit out there into widen y'all access into the market, to showcase your businesses, showcase y'all fucking music. All of that shit for y'all not to show up, and that's some real punk ass shit. And I really don't like that shit. Like, it's a waste of my time, Really B's time, Abby Reviews time, Scotty by Nature's time, YB Speaks time, Carl. Do you know at the end? Like, let's be real here. I don't know if y'all are thinking that this is some Real Housewives, but we got other shit to talk about. I could when we're taking time to talk about this fucking show, we could be making videos about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Them shits get ran up to 10,000 views per video on each one of our channels.
I'm waiting for X-Men.
We could be talking about music reviews. We could talk about movie reviews. We could be covering Real Housewives. Kenya just got kicked off the show allegedly. We could be talking about so much shit, but we take time out of our day to talk about you bitches. So we are bringing attention back to the show. At the end of the day, let's be real. This panel was asked to review these shows. If I'm not
hold on, let's take a beat for that part. This channel was asked to review this show. So for all you bitches that keep talking about, so we sit here talking about you every week. Let me tell you something, you ragtag bitch. We ain't here talking about no goddamn body. Bitch,
exactly.
We're asked to talk about show.
You undependable bitches are the reason that I won't cover this show on my channel by myself. Absolutely not.
Undependable.
You non-dependable bitches, because y'all can't stand 10 toes down on anything that you do. Y'all have all of that mouth, all of that shit, all of that bravado online, but y'all don't even want to meet in person to address the shit that y'all did on camera. Let's move the fuck on.
Come on.
If y'all don't show up to the reunion, I just say we don't talk about them bitches no more.
Uh-oh.
And who the fuck buying Kesey music anyway? We was just in it for the fucking shirtless pics, bitch. I never listened to the music.
Damn.
I never listened to it.
Okay.
I never bought it.
So much for you trying to be nice.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was a great.
Raise your hand in the chat if y'all bought Kesey's music. Put a one in the chat if you bought Kesey music.
He's new. Give him some time. But his music is good.
Well, I don't see no numbers. I see one. Somebody said, "What music?" Oh my
As
god!
always, Soulful Dog.
I played it on the iPhone.
Soulful Dog is that teacher's pet in the class to be like, I did my homework, Miss Jenkins. I don't know about everybody else, but I got mine. You want to see it? Like, girl, shut up.
Damn, $50. They let them know.
Don't do him.
I don't have to watch a motherfucking thing. But I'm just playing though.
Oh, thank you, Diana Rose. Shout out to you for the $49.99 super chat. I'm pretty sure.
I'm saying, mind you, Scotty. Can I just say this? I am Black. I am LGBT.
Mm-hmm.
I am former military, so I have a natural blunt way of speaking. I work in corporate America. I have to code switch. I have to tame myself on a regular basis. I come home and I'm mentally drained already. I haven't even given the attention that I gave this panel to my own channel as of late. And for you bitches not to show up to the reunion so we can finish this shit out, so we can move on with our lives, it's really disrespectful. And I really take that as a personal slight to everybody that took time to watch.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I really do. Huh?
Are we gonna miss them if they're not there?
No.
Well, I'm not gonna miss them, but I want him to answer for all of it. He damn near got into it, like him and Jeff beefing.
No. I get what you're saying. Calm down. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, are we gonna miss them? Because I could personally care less.
I personally liked 7,
and I still like 7.
I like 7
and Kesey. Honestly, I like them both, but I mean,
Kesey just want to take shirtless pics, record music that people ain't gonna buy, and take shirtless photos on Instagram and be depressed. Like we don't have time. Like let's just let him fade into obscurity. If y'all not gonna show up.
But I said it earlier, Kesey actually really didn't want to be there, so let this be his last season. 7, his music is amazing. He's been doing numbers in his music, but showing his personality on this show was not a smart move. His personality made him very unlikable, so I probably wouldn't do nothing reality TV based again, or something a little bit more, I guess structured. Like he did something with New York with Tiffany Pollard at one point, so I'm sure.
Mind you, it's already hard enough to have LGBT content to be successful because we're such a segmented market. And no matter if y'all don't like what we have to say in these reviews or not, we're bringing attention to the show because we care. Shit, one of my best friends called me because he saw our review. He didn't even know I was doing YouTube, because I don't talk about it in my regular life.
Mm-hmm.
But he started watching the show because of our reviews. He ain't never watched no shit like this. Yeah. And it's just I'm just disappointed. I really take that shit personally. I have a lot of shit going on in my personal life. Shit, I be telling Scotty all the time, I may not make it today. I'm trying to make sure I get there. I have all of these scheduling conflicts and I try to make it. And for y'all not to, let's move on.
All right. So
if I say some real nasty shit.
Okay. All right. So shout out to Nicki who's here just to
cam up, Nick.
Hello there. How's everyone doing this evening? Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Nicki. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, my love?
Pissed off.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and get into these these little topics that I got for us tonight, so we could get into those. So here's the first one, because they, mind y'all, they don't know what we talking about because I ain't tell them. I won't be doing this like this all the time. Once we really get into it, I allow everybody to, give their thoughts on what they want to talk about. But this is just a pilot to see how y'all react to us talking about things outside of chasing. Y'all already like the after dark shit, so let's see how y'all like this. So the first thing that we're getting into is the fact that the verses is coming back. How do you guys feel about the verses coming back? I saw a lot of people in the comments say, why are we doing verses again? Can we let verses go? That was cute for the coronavirus, but now we over verses. And they were upset because of who they took the picture with as well. What y'all think?
Okay, so for Swiss Beats and Timbaland to create the verses during COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Sheila. God damn. Well, that just perked me up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't none put a smile on my face like a cash app.
I know that's right.
Send me a little cash up. I said, well, come on now.
But I was very appreciative because COVID had shut the world down, and our outlet of joy for a while was seeing the verses, watching people who we grew up listening to their music, and reminiscing about the times that we had when we watched or listened to their music or watched their music videos. But let's be clear, it is 2024. And for you two assholes to partner up with Elon Musk, the silent Trump supporter, Republican, conservative, asshole, and do this shit on Juneteenth, that should let y'all know, that should let y'all know right away that these people don't give a fuck about Black people. They don't give a fuck about our plight. They don't give a fuck about what we're going through. At the end of the day, all they do is care about money. So in my opinion, this shit doesn't prove to me, but that all of these motherfuckers that are in the music industry or in the industry in general, not all, but most, are Republican and Trump supporters, because all they care about is getting to the dollar. They don't care about the fact that these Republicans are about to snatch every single one of the rights away from the Black people that they cater their music to. So at the end of the day, y'all partnering up, we don't give a fuck about it. We're not gonna watch it. We don't care. And at the end of the day, we saw the verses that we can. Nobody wants to see no more motherfucking verses. Because you want to know what we can do? We can go to the club and hear the shit live. We have to have club in the house.
Well,
we no longer need the verses.
I personally
like the verses,
agree,
but
I love the verses.
I do.
And
too.
My only issue that I have with it, because y'all partnered with Elon Musk about it, is that it's not going to give the same, authentic feel that it gave during COVID-19 and after. I think it's going to be a little bit more commercial. It's going to be more trash. I really think they're going to do is they're going to try to do verses with some of these new artists that I feel don't have a catalog that's long enough. Like we'll be watching like Sexy Red versus Sukiana, and that's what I don't. I don't want to see. So I feel like if they bring this to, y'all mark my words, if they bring it to the whatever platform, Twitter, whatever they're trying to do with it, that's what we about to see next. We about to see NBA YoungBoy versus Chief Keef. I don't know two songs by either one of them.
Now somebody might get shot at that concert.
I'm just gonna be confused.
I think I understand
we
you
need
too.
Catalog bitches.
I understand you two's perspective. I understand how much y'all enjoy it, but I really want to to bring it up how imperative it is to let people know by hitting their pockets in their products how we do not just follow and just accept anything that people give us because it has a nice beat to it. Right. Like letting me this is this like Elon y'all, so we're gonna put money in the pocket of somebody who was putting out Trump disinformation. Like, I don't know. Like, I made a video about this on my channel that a lot of y'all motherfuckers didn't watch. Cause y'all don't give a fuck about y'all rights until they taken away. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all legislation until shit hits y'all in the motherfucking chin. Until like y'all was ready to throw, not ready, y'all are ready to throw y'all whole fucking dignity, ancestry away for a fucking stimulus check. At the end of the day, like I like, as much as I like the music, I can hear the shit. I can make my own motherfucking verses in my iPhone playlist.
I swear I can too.
I'm not about to put no money in Elon Musk's pockets. The reason, let's talk about the fact that he destroyed Twitter and then gave free speech to everybody, to call us can I say it?
Go ahead.
To call us niggers.
Ooh.
To say all types of racist shit because it's their free speech. Now he's hiding the like so bitches can go around and like all that racist shit, so you don't really know who and who's not racist, so you can't call them out on it. All of this shit is strategic, and I'm not about to. I don't give a fuck how much I like. If I want to listen to Sexy Red and Sukihana, I'll just go to Zeus Network.
I think for me, I personally liked it before it was touched by other people. I liked it when it was just organic.
Yeah.
When it was just literally just, something to do on the time that we was on lockdown, because we was on lockdown. And I personally was fighting for my life when I was on the front line, literally fighting with COVID when it first came out. And I got it from my damn fucking neighbor. Fucking bitch. But but like, it was something to do, it was something to listen to. It was a great time, just like when we had the DJs doing stuff. I don't like when it switches and goes to a different person, because then it's going to be a little bit more watered down. It's going to be, oh well, you can't do this, you can't do that, and then it's like all these rules. It's not the same organic thing that we had back in 2020. I didn't like when they sold it, because I think they sold it to who they sold it to. They had sold it to. They sold it to somebody, but
I don't remember who it was though.
Yeah, they sold it to somebody, and then to see that now they're working with. I agree with Jeremy.
Yeah.
Y'all doing all this extra shit. Now you going to this other person who damn sure don't F with us. And it's like, yeah, it is a slap in the face. But here's the thing, though. It's a lot of these celebrities under, like, low-key that actually messes with Trump but won't say nothing because they don't want to upset the viewers or upset their fan base. But it's a lot of them Trump supporters. A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if we're going to keep it a buck, hey, it's a lot of them supporters.
I mean, like I said, I personally miss the verses, but I just don't like the way they're going about doing it. And I feel like they're going to water it down a lot to where it's not going to be as entertaining as it was once upon a time.
Because it was entertaining when they were doing it at first.
Yeah, it was entertaining. So now I don't think it's going to get the same thing.
It's that type of shit that like...
they sold it to Thriller. Okay.
It's like that type of shit that really pisses me off. Like for the Black community, whenever politicians or, people in government are trying to reach out to the Black community, they don't reach out to, political leaders that actually study this, get degrees in it, are well equipped to handle the topics and conversation. Why the fuck am I going to, am I at work? Crossing to go to the bathroom, look on the big ass screen TV in the break room, and I'm seeing Charlemagne the God on Fox News talking about Black politics. But there's thousands of people who are well equipped to handle this, and they strategically get people. That's why they get Waka Flame. That's why they get Sexy Red. That's why they get these people, because they think that's all we give a fuck about. All we need is the banjo playing out time niggas to come in, like, tell us, hey, he ain't no bad man. He a good man. See, I'm with him. Vote Trump. Like it's the coonery of it, and I really hate that shit. Like.
I agree with that to a certain extent, but I think what people don't realize is that I think a lot of y'all have to realize the times have changed to where the fact that right in this day and age, popularity is what wins it. So when it comes down to it, white people don't know black people. Charlamagne and the God and goddamn Sexy Red is about all they know because that's who we put on TV all the time. That's all they know.
These white people know these black people that are in the political spaces. They bash them on their networks, and then they go and get dumbass people who are not well versed in the curriculum of the conversation to expound on the points, and they don't know what they're talking about. And then they just sound dumb. They can't articulate themselves, and it's just really sad. And I despise anytime like, why the fuck? And I don't mean any type of disrespect about this. Why the fuck are reality stars in the White House?
Because there was a time where reality stars weren't meant to be taken seriously at all. To be honest,
like why?
But like I said, times have changed. That's all that's on TV now. That's all we watch. We review them. That's all we watch. Our entire life is reality TV now. I don't pretty much anything that's scripted.
I don't agree with that. I don't feel black people are a monolith. I don't think that we're one-dimensional people that only watch reality television. I don't just watch reality television.
Like I just said, times have changed. This is majority right now. So people keep saying that we want to see things differently, and that's not all we are. So let's put out one of those shows that's a little bit more different or a little more positive and see how well it does. Next to things like Now That's TV and Zeus, it don't do well. They want to see bitches kicking their ass and pulling weave and pulling hair, throwing drinks. That sells. You sitting around having a positive thing, talking about politics, ain't nobody gonna watch that.
But not only that, I do agree with what Jeremy is saying, and I also see what Carl is saying. Like what Jeremy's saying, black people are way more like they're not one dimensional. Like they do watch way more than just Love and Hip Hop and Housewives. But what Carl is saying is that people that's not a part of the culture, that's what they believe. They think that's all we want to see. That's all we want to hear. That's all we want to, read into. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that goes into any political thing, whether it's about, the country or even in, like record companies or even that type of thing. Anything that's dealing with politics, when it comes down to the black people and the black audience, that's all they think. They think that we're one-dimensional and we're not one-dimensional.
I just don't understand how we are so accepting to bring in the others or having people to be cool with, and then when we try to be cool with them, they don't want us and they water. If you get what I'm saying, I'm trying to say it as politically correct as possible without sounding, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so crazy how we be trying to bring everybody to the cookout, but everybody don't want us at they cookout.
They sure don't. And then y'all need to stop and think before we start, fucking making these people popular like Charles and Miss Netta and some of these other people that we talking about. Let's give them the spotlight and shine some light on that, and just let's change the narrative as a group. But that's what we as the people to do that. Because we keep glorifying Sexy Reds and Charles and Miss Netta and all this other stupid Shamar, all this stupid shit that we keep glorifying. That's what they gonna know. That's what we keep giving attention to.
Well, that's because like as the years progress, no matter how crass or rude it may sound, like the black community are just agreeing that they're degenerates. Like, so the fact that a conservative media will reach out to Charlamagne the God and like trying to speak on our points. Like he doesn't bash black, like all that, like on top, like let's think about it. On a conservative Christian network, they invited somebody named Charlamagne the God. Not only do they think that's disrespectful, they do this shit to embarrass, humiliate, and mock us, and then incite themselves to go out and vote, because motherfuckers that are in our own community are not gonna do that. They're all talking about, I don't like, I ain't voting. I ain't about to vote. I ain't about to do this. I don't know. It don't matter no way. Okay, bitch. All right. So like all you gay niggas who are doing porn, all you bitches that are getting pregnant and want to go get abortions, all y'all who feel like y'all want to go to college, y'all won't be able to do that. Because once because let me tell y'all what's about to happen.
Come on, Jeremy, you better preach this.
Like, because Clarence Thomas, and the other Supreme Court representative have already said that they're not going to retire underneath a Democratic president. They already know that they're reaching their expiration date. What they're doing is waiting for a Republican candidate to come into the House, to come into the presidency, and put in 2 young conservative court justices.
Come on.
After that happens, they will repeal every single one of the rights that we worked hard for to go away. They're gonna repeal, the Board of Education bill. When that happens, you will not have colleges that cannot discriminate based on your race.
Yeah, the affirmative action.
I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but the whole reason that we had HBCUs were because we were not allowed to go to PWI.
Yeah.
Like y'all are not like, I don't give a fuck about sexuality. I don't give a fuck about Charlamagne the God. I really care about my community. I don't give a fuck how much I curse or what. It really means a lot to me. So to see
absolutely
our own community playing around when our liberties are not guaranteed, especially the gay community, they're gonna repeal all you ass niggas that are doing porn and in the military. They're gonna repeal that don't ask no tell policy. You will not be allowed in the military.
I don't think they're gonna do that. See, one thing about that is the white gays gonna handle that.
No,
the white gays gonna handle that.
No, the white gays.
When it comes to gay rights, the white gays gonna handle it. The
white gays are not going to handle it because 9 times out of 10, and what history has shown us, the liberal population of the country that are not as, let's say, concise about their issues and well informed about politics and legislation, they do not vote in matters, which is why when there was a 2016 election, yes, we got the popular vote, meaning that we had more votes in total, but in concentration within the specific districts of the electoral college, we didn't win that, because in those districts, the Republican Party had more votes in every single one of the districts. Although we voted more, that's why. So that's not going to work. And white gays are not to be trusted either. They are not our allies.
They're not, but the white gays are going to pass things that's going to directly affect them. So we reap the benefits of the gay marriage being passed and all that. White gays did that. That wasn't us. Blacks can't even get together as a community, let alone the different groups when it comes to gays and trans. And we don't need the whites stick together with all of that. We don't.
They do.
So they the ones that got passed. The gay marriage, that was white gays. They ain't see no black who had nothing to do with it. So that's what I'm saying. If you think that's gonna go away, I don't think that's gonna go away. The white gays are gonna handle that. But when it comes to things like affirmative action, things that's gonna directly affect black people, yes, we are in trouble. Because as a community, we don't stick together for nothing.
Carl, that's not how the Supreme Court works. The Supreme Court works as in what they decide is what they decide. If they decide to repeal a bill, we can't do anything about it. You can't. So we have.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if they do that, like I said, you got people that's going to actually get on the front line and do something. Black people, we can't even stand together on simple things like, I don't know, gay people that's in your community. So we fight about that online 24/7. So if you think affirmative action gets passed, what do you think will happen?
Well, all of that boils down to racism that's been ingrained in our DNA, in our mental. Like, let's be clear. Slavery was less than 125 years ago.
Right.
we're still reaping the repercussions of those things. You know, in the like when we were in slavery in the black households, in the plantations, the man had to be ultra masculine. He had to be this strong, this strong individual, because he was getting buck broken, where he was getting fucked and raped by masters. Then on top of that, when you get freedom, right? Because we have all of these conservative things that are ingrained and drilled into us that are not natural to our natural spirituality from where we originate. We put those things on people in our own community. It's a way to self-hate and divide and conquer and create a supremacy within our own community. That's why it's so much homophobia, because men want to feel more powerful than other people in our community. And if you can marginalize a community to feel more powerful, then that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, and what I'm just saying is that things like that has definitely worked. It's showing today, and if they do decide to get rid of things like affirmative action and things of that nature, yeah, as a people, black people, we gonna be in some trouble. Because how we gonna go about trying to get it reinstated? Because we can't agree and come together on anything. Not even to go to the polls and freaking vote. Can't even do that.
Well, we have to we have to talk about it. I'm gonna be honest. And I know this may come across a little rude, but I have been on a lot of people's channels. I watched a lot of content, especially black content creators, because that's who I support the most. I don't hear anybody talking about Project 25. I don't even think a lot of people even know what that is. I don't hear people talking about voting. I don't hear that amongst all of us. I don't hear that. We're sitting here talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it's not wrong to talk about these things, but we have to take time and really address what is important in this day and time right now as well. And that's our freedoms, which is at stake. If they y'all don't, this shit about to turn into Handmaid's Tales.
True enough.
Jeremy, have you ever thought about going into being like an alderman or a mayor or something like that? I definitely see that in your future, because baby, Jeremy will not be playing no games. He's like, let me tell you something.
Everything that Jeremy has been saying has been completely true, but I think it's the right message, wrong audience. Like everybody in this chat, I'm pretty sure they amen. They preaching what you're saying. They probably voters. They do what they got to do. But the ones that's not doing it, where the shit really matters at, they ain't watching these panels. They not talking about it. And the reason why people are talking about housewives and stuff, because if we start talking about Project 25, bitch, ain't nobody gonna watch it.
They ain't gonna watch.
That's the point I've been trying to make from the very beginning. I understand exactly what
Jeremy literally just said that he did a video about it. He said, and nobody didn't watch. That's the reason why
it was somebody in the comments. She said she did watch it. She did watch it.
It's a couple
but see, like I said, this isn't the audience for it though. Like I said, I make music like Cotton Goblin shit like this. I know what people want to hear. They don't want to hear me talk about some real shit, power to the people. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear about me sucking dick all summer.
But that's what I'm glad that the conversation did happen up here, because that shows that we can have those type of conversations.
We can.
But
like I was saying, this audience, I don't think it's a problem. I think it fits for this audience. But the ones that the majority, I think what Jeremy's talking about, they not watching these shows. They not watching.
Okay. My thing is, like, if we as a collective started talking about it more, they won't be able to escape it. They'll have to watch. That's why I respect. That's why I have so much respect for Bonnie Blue. Y'all don't understand, like, that she is one of my favorite content creators. I've been watching her for so long, and she taught me so many different life lessons, about misogyny, misogynoir, self-hate, self-love, all of these things that I had no idea about, that I would not have even known if I didn't see somebody that looks like me talk about it, because I wasn't at the time I wasn't informed. So I'm saying, as we're all people that people are watching, listening to the things.
I think that's what Scotty is trying to pilot with this podcast, because right now we're doing a pilot run But when he said he's going to open it up so we can start bringing and those are topics that I would like to introduce into these panels too. So when we do start doing these type of things, we will be talking about things like that. So we can get everybody know that we're well rounded. We're not just ghetto bitches to talk about sucking dick all summer with you. I love that. But at the end of the day, I like to talk about other shit too. And we need to talk about, you know, of the things that's going on in the world, about different things, mental health in the Black community. It's a lot of things that we need to discuss. And we're going to start it right here on the Chasing panel.
We will discuss it up here. But although that wasn't a part of the document, but I do appreciate the conversation because it is needed. Okay, it's definitely needed. It is needed. And I'm glad that Jeremy took it there. That's why he's a great panelist.
He's definitely going to do that.
So, I'm voting for Jeremy for president.
So what's so crazy?
Jeremy froze? Okay,
what's so crazy is Sexy Red was brought up a minute ago, and now she's the next topic. Apparently, there's this shout out to T who's here in his name up here.
And his knee. T in his knee.
His knee says F you, I don't feel good. But you know. He's here. He's here, honey.
Hey y'all, what's up?
But a woman went off.
My babies.
A woman went off about her views on Sexy Red and her influence on young women. And I saw the comments, they were going in on her. So I'm going to play it for y'all so y'all can hear what she said on your own and see if y'all agree with her or not.
Lord.
Let's get into it.
I've seen this.
I hate that girl. I hate her. I hate her. I wish somebody would make a diss record against her ass. I think I'm about to write a diss. I don't like that bitch. I don't like her at all. Like, she be single-handedly playing in y'all face. And I said to myself, who the fuck is her fan base? This is why I hate when y'all listen to her music. Like, y'all keep saying, like, yeah, man, but the beat hit. I don't give a fuck how much the motherfucking hit. Let me tell you something. Every time I hear that bitch in my motherfucking car, I turn her shit off because I know she detrimental to the Black community. I know she motherfucking influencing young girls to pop they pussy open for a baby. I know that. I know that's what that bitch doing. And in the same breath, she's influencing these young girls to be ratchet, nasty, and trifling. And then she's telling y'all that y'all got carpet hair. So not only is she's influencing y'all to do that, but she's also insulting y'all at the same time. I hate that bitch. I promise you. I hate the fact that social media make everybody famous. I hate this. That's why every time I see one of my sisters going in on that bitch, I repost, share, like, comment as much as I motherfucking can. As much as I can. If y'all women up here got younger girls, okay, and within their teenage years, please talk to your girls. Please talk to your teenagers about this bitch. Make sure you tell them that this is not the way to go because that's her fan base. Because everybody that I talk to don't really like her. So I be trying to figure out who is her fan base. It's these younger girls. It's these younger girls with fam. She is going to tear y'all daughter's self-esteem down. Keep fucking letting your daughter listen to this. I'm finna say some crazy shit. Keep letting your daughter listen to this bitch and see what happens. She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece. Sexy Red is making a mockery out of Black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this bitch with everything in me. I promise you, I hate that girl.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
I hate her. I hate her. I was
okay. No. I don't personally hate Sexy Red, but I agree with everything she said.
I definitely agree with everything she said. It is definitely, I don't know what it is with all of a sudden this ratchet ghetto behavior, with basically, well, if he my man, I'm gonna share my man too. Like this stuff that going on. Like, what in the whole hell is like? Where is the morals? Where is the integrity with these girls? These girls are becoming, they thinking being ghetto is a wave. Being ratchet and uncouth is a wave. It really ain't. It really ain't. I don't understand it. Now, get me wrong. I do shake my ass to Sexy Red songs.
No, I mean, but
I'm not gonna sit there and lie like I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But at the same token, it's like I'm not gonna sit here and be wearing a lip gloss that's called gonorrhea. I'm not doing that.
I mean, I agree with everything she said too. But see, that's why parents need to make sure that y'all are parenting y'all damn children.
That part.
I listened to a lot of stuff. I was born in '88. Me and my brother listened to a lot of stuff coming up in the '90s, and we ain't did half of none of that shit that they glorified and talked about. But we listened to the music and we liked it, and it was what it was. So why I don't disagree with nothing that she said. Parents, make sure that y'all are parenting your children.
That part.
That's all I gotta say.
Now, now I would like to say a thing or two. Now, what I now here, look, disclaimer, I do agree with everything what she's saying, but as I do, one of the main things I agree with is the fact that she said that, you know, who is her audience, and her audience is that age group. How I know? Because when I got first fell in love with Trina, Queen of the South, I was about 13. So there was a question. I know y'all had made a statement earlier about parent your kids. My parents was parenting, but baby, you best believe I went through every hoop and hurdle and line of fire that I could to make sure I got Trina the Baddest Bitch album that I could play secretly on low, that I could hear it and nobody else could. So people gonna like what they like. And at the end of the day, I can't see why people are so upset with Sexy Red when nothing is new under the sun. She ain't the first one to do it. So it's just like, as the years go by, the ratchetness and the sexual, I guess the sexualness that's driven with people has gotten a little bit more, you know, escalated. Because I mean, we listen to the same shit. We had Little Kim's, Jackie O's, Trina's, Kaya's as we grew up. So as we get to this new phase in life where we're the new adults, you got your Sexy Reds, Sukianas, your City Girls, the Nicki Minaj. It just elevates and it just goes a little bit different. When we were younger, we had Trina, we had Adina Howard. It was everybody does it.
I think
So
the
I don't
difference.
see
I think the difference.
Yeah, what is the difference?
I think the difference is because when people say we had Lil Kim, we had Foxy Brown, that is very true. I had no business listening to I Don't Want
we were.
I Eat My Pussy. Right? I had no business.
Hey, that was my song.
But Sexy Red don't make no good music to me. Like, have you heard that song she got now? That I love you,
which is true. But think about it, Scotty. Have you listened to the new generation's music? One thing that we do not understand is that we had our own great music when we grew up, but we could still rock with our parents' music too. The 80s music, 70s music, we could still rock to it. We can't. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Bando.
Here we go. I'll give you a beat so you can
go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
All right. Are we done with the smooches and kisses?
I said go ahead.
But like what I will say is that was one thing that we had in common with the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. The music was all across the board. Great music. These kids, what they listen to now, you gotta realize they overhype music that's only 15 seconds to get played on TikTok. It's what the hell is going on? So I don't understand. Well, I'm not gonna say I understand where she's coming from. I get everybody saying, but of course I have to play devil's advocate. Y'all have to understand that times have changed, and it's not like it was when we were younger. Now, right now, we sound like our parents now.
That's unfortunate.
And that's just what it is. This is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it's the hard truth. Things is different now. And social media will make these people like Sexy Red stars, and that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. Until we decide, like y'all let down Ari Lennox, Tiana Taylor, Ella May. Like, where was these people that y'all could have shot to the top of the charts? That was making quality music, were good role models for young women, and were doing their things with their clothes on, and was sexual and knew how to keep it classy. We didn't shoot them to the top of the world. Tiana, we failed her. She didn't quit music. She went in the studio and dropped, "Babe, I love you. You're my everything." And
oh God, I hate that.
Up. So what? And then mind you, I can't even just say it's the young kids because people my age are putting it on their page, their stories, their Instagram, fucking reels and posts, and the song is just straight garbage.
Well, this ass super fat. I ain't lying. Like, girl,
well, that's my song though.
Well, that's the jam. I ain't gonna even hold you.
That is my jam, but still. But I understand completely and wholeheartedly where that young lady's coming from. she is a trash artist, but don't act like Sexy Red is the first trash artist that we have let skyrocket to the top, because she is not.
She's not. But
She's not.
let's be real. We've had these conversations about most trash artists that come out. We're having it about Sexy Red is the latest person we're having that conversation about.
Yeah,
we had
she's
the
the
same
latest.
conversation about Soldier Boy. He was a trash artist too. We had the conversation.
Now hold
about
on.
That when he was out though.
Now hold on.
We knew he was trash.
Soldier Boy wasn't. When he had the first
Get him,
song,
that's my shit. Let me get him. Shoot out.
right? When he had the first song, that was the
That was
shit.
it.
That was the shit.
Okay,
That
those
was
so
two
bad.
names. That damn bitch,
But see that. But you gotta realize, every generation, that generation opened the door for this trash shit we listen to now. We let it slide in. Somebody heard it and said, "You know what? I can do that too." And here we are.
Oh my
Shout
God.
out to the
Soldier Boys that have birthed these bitches.
Do you think that Sexy Red is doing this as a caricature? You know, like she's put on a character to just sell. The more ratchet she is,
It's
the more
representing
attention that she's
all
gonna get.
hood ass bitches that feel like they couldn't make it out the hood. There's the bitches be like, "We from the hood, we just get ratchet." That's her target audience. So that's what she's doing. She out the hood. No, did y'all hear Sexy Red making music for a minute? The first song y'all heard from her, when that Booty Hole Brown, was not her first shit. She's been doing this for a while, and all her music is just as trash as it is now. But no, she probably thought that she was just doing something on that that wasn't gonna make it this far, and it did. So she's just true to herself. It is what it is. We gotta stop. Like I said, Miss Netta, Charles, Sexy Red.
Why you keep? They are not singers, Carl.
Because they are irritating me too, and I just want that to be known. So I'm gonna mention them 4 more times during this podcast tonight. Because
Crystal,
y'all
he
are
was not
making anybody
trash,
famous.
ma'am. He wasn't trash. I like
Oh
my
Soldier Boy
God.
before the drugs.
You have
Before
anything
the
on this,
drugs.
Jeremy, before we move on?
Sure.
Because remember, you was just reading on the last panel.
Now, don't get me confused when I say I personally don't like Sexy Red. However, I think that it is a little bit unfair, and I think it's a little bit delusional to try to make it seem as if she is the sole representation of Black women.
Come on,
in
I
social
agree.
media. I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
I'm not going to hate Sexy Red for making a living, because at the end of the day, a lot of Black women don't have, like, what choices do they have? Like, and then we want women to act like they have all of this class and stuff like that. And I remember I had this conversation with my mom because she was speaking about one of my cousins this way. And I was saying to her, like, well, how is she supposed to act when she didn't have anybody teaching her to be that way?
Come on.
Like at the end of the day, this all boils down to what reflects in our own communities. Like, at the end of the day, I do know a couple of Sexy Reds in my community where I'm from in Vegas. Am I proud of that? Am I happy about that? Not exactly. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to make sure that your kids are getting taught the necessary things that they're doing. See, the problem is a lot of people allow social media, artists, and all of these other people to raise their kids.
Come on.
See, the thing about it is, like, I listened to Trina growing up. I listened to Little Kim growing up. I listened to Foxy Brown growing up, Left Eye. Like, the list goes on and on. But at the end of the day, I was raised to have my own set of opinions and thoughts, and to think objectively and challenge what I see in my day-to-day life. So at the end of the day, do I feel that, like, Sexy Red is industry plant? Possibly. I won't say no. Do I feel like she's talented? No. Do I feel that I hate her? Not at all. I feel like that is counterproductive to what's necessary. At the end of the day, the best way to counteract this movement of sluttery is to inform you.
Yes, movement of sluttery. I'm using it.
like is to inform your children and raise them on their own. If you don't want your children, if you don't want your child to listen or get into certain things, that's your responsibility as a parent to monitor what they watch and what they intake, and also sit them down to let them know, yeah, her booty hole might be brown, but I'm gonna need you to understand about your body and about what you need to do with it.
Not her
At
booty
the
hole.
end of
But
the
it
day,
wasn't. It wasn't pink though. They said it wasn't pink. It wasn't.
And then we found out the lie detector determined that was a lie. The pink pussy was not pink. It was brown, just like her booty hole.
At the end of the day, like, I don't think the answer is to put the weight of Black women on Sexy Red. That's another thing that I have an issue with, because at the end of the day, she is not a reflection of Black women as a totality. And I don't really like the whole respectable politics. I don't really feel like, oh, we can't act this way in front of massa. We can't act this way in front of white people. We don't want to do that. We don't want to make us look bad. At the end of the day, they're gonna look at us that way anyway.
Come on.
There are plenty of Black women that are intelligent, eloquent, informed, can cite a whole bunch of respectable things, but they're not pushing that because they don't want that to reflect us. At the end of the day, like, it's not reflecting where a lot of people are mentally right now. So right. I'm not going to put that on Sexy Red. I think it's more of a reflection on what you guys allow your children to listen to. Don't put Sexy Red's responsibility on raising your daughters.
Facts.
Right.
They're like she's not raising them to be hoes. You're raising them to be hoes. You're raising them to be sluts. You're doing that because you're allowing your daughter to be influenced by social media. I remember I watched porn as a youngin. I listened to little.
Sure did.
I was not outside. I wasn't doing that because at the end of the day, I was taught better. I knew that it's cool for a song. It's okay to bop my head to, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I was raised and I was taught differently. Y'all don't. That's the problem. Like, that we see a lot in our community is that people don't want to take time to teach their children, which is why we have such an academic deficit in our community as well. A lot of teachers are saying that, like, these kids are disrespectful. They don't want to listen. They
and there's more things than just going to school. I was taught at home as well. Not
exactly.
Just
y'all have to do the work yourselves. Y'all cannot be
right.
It is not anybody's job to raise your kids and they don't know it.
Trina sucked plenty of dicks on them songs, and I listened to it. I didn't really start being a complete slut until I was about 23, 24. I was grown by then. But when I was a child, I did some slutty things, but it wasn't because I heard Trina do it and I'm gonna go suck some dick. I already was sucking dick.
Well,
there's that.
I would say this before we move on. My thing with Sexy Red is not that she's a sexualized figure, because as I said, that would be hypocritical of me, being that I'm a big fan of a Lil' Kim. I'm a big fan of a Foxy Brown. I'll even say I'm a big fan of a Trina. So
you had better be.
So, so if I could sit up here and be 14 years old listening to I Don't Want Dick Tonight, Eat My Pussy Right, I can listen to that. Then why would I have a problem with Sexy Red? My problem with Sexy Red is her songs are trash. That's my problem with her. Is her songs are fucking
trash. Some of her songs are definitely trash.
We was in the 8th grade. Some of us was in the 8th grade hollering my neck, my back, eat my pussy and my crack. Like, so it's just like, we can't judge.
Can I just say something real quick? Because I see you in the comment section, Dax. You're saying that this. Can you put his comment up real quick?
Okay.
Who said it?
I was about to say it too.
He said this conversation is going left. Too much denigration of the Black community to prove a point is so uncouth. what I'm saying is not to try to tear down a Black community. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that just reflects on your lack of accountability for our community as a whole. We're talking about things that are prevalent in this is a Black woman who made this video. It wasn't a white lady. So what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I'm only saying what's true. I'm not going to put all this blame and put the weight of Black people on Sexy Red shoulders. That's crazy. At the end of the day, it is on us. And let's be honest, we need to address these issues ourselves. That's why I have such a problem when Black women go and do all of this, superheroing for heterosexual Black men, because nobody ever wants to put accountability in our community. That is a major problem. It's always, well, what about what the white people? Okay, they may be doing fucked up shit, but that does not give us the free reins to be doing fucked up shit too.
Right.
I remember when they were saying, Harvey Weinstein, but y'all trying to talk about art. So you saying because Harvey Weinstein is getting away with it, we can just continue to rape Black women in our community? Sexually assault Black women? Is that what we're talking about? What we're talking about is something that is prevalent, that not only I'm saying, but the teachers in the school are saying.
Literally saying
the statistics are saying.
Many videos.
What do you mean if it's going left? That's just a reflection of where we are right now and why we need to have these conversations so we can get right.
These teachers are tired.
Right.
They are tired of these kids.
That's it on Sexy Red and the people hating her ass. Let's move on to the next topic. And Nicki Minaj posted this.
Oh, hell no.
And Nicki Minaj said, "Hi, let's get into this right now. I'm that biatch that's number one. Number two, revisit number one. If it means you got to revisit that ish 500 times a day, then do it before you ever think about playing Pun My." I guess it's I don't know. Okay. Nicki.
Wait, what? Can you put that up again? I need to read it.
Go ahead.
I mean, if she wants to manifest what she said.
I'm that bitch. That's number one. Number two, revisit number one. If it means you got to revisit that shit 500 times a day, do it before you ever think about playing Pun My Bumba Ross Clot Head Top. Okay.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, go home.
Here's my thing.
Go home.
Here's my thing with Nicki. I just feel like it's okay to know who you are and where you are. I just feel like a lot of times Nicki feel like she got to constantly prove herself, and I feel like at this point she really doesn't have anything else to prove.
Go home, Roger.
Okay, this is what I gotta say about Nicki, and I'm so sick of this woman. Let me tell you about Nicki Minaj for a minute. Nicki Minaj, this message is just for you, homegirl.
Let me go use the bathroom.
You have the barbs, baby. You have a successful tour. A lot of female rappers ain't even having tours like that. You have done your due deals, ma'am. Girl, put on that raggedy ass show for them raggedy ass barbs and leave us out the group chat. We don't give a fuck about you, them barbs, none of the above.
Agreed.
Please, girl, do your show. Where's her scooter? Where's her publicist at? Get off the line. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. I'm so sick of this girl online. I was so excited about her tour. Not because I wanted to see her raggedy, hard booty ass on stage, because I knew her tour was going to take all them barbs to any fucking arena near them, and we didn't have to look at their ass online, and we had to see her ass online. But I want that bitch to tour all year round, every fucking year, back to back, is what I would like to see Nicki Minaj do. And let them barbs spend every piece of their rent money to go see that bitch every fucking week, month, and goddamn season. I don't care. I want that bitch to stay offline. I want her to stop talking, and I want the barbs to leave everybody alone. Please. I'm so sick of this young lady. Stay offline. Everything from her damn mouth is stupid. And and just to give y'all a little background, I was one of the biggest Nicki Minaj fans until social media does help ruin shit. till she start opening her fucking mouth. She talked too much. She has put her foot in her mouth so many millions of times. It is ridiculous. She has contradicted herself a million times. She has lied a million times. And if the barbs like it, I love it. Sit over there with their ass, and you can go on your queen radio, and you can tell all them lies to them hoes all goddamn day long. But please, I'm begging you, take us out the fucking group chat. I don't want to hear no more. Don't post shit else. And to the neighborhood talk, shade room, and the rest of y'all, stop posting that bitch. Please. Stop posting her. We don't care. Post it. Get a Barb channel. Post it over there. We don't give a fuck. I don't care. The bitch is crazy. She get on here high, talking shit and stuff, and then everybody trying to interpret the shit. I ain't got time. Just leave her ass over there. I don't want to hear nothing else from Nicki Minaj. I'm tired of that bitch.
I agree with Carl. Nick Nap Paddywhack, we don't care. Go home to your pedo husband.
Oh, girl.
Oh wow.
So
I know this ain't getting monetized.
I like Nicki Minaj. She is a fellow Sagittarian like myself.
Here we go.
And
Very unfortunate.
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Here we go. Speaking of that shit.
But
problem number 2.
With that, I have some thoughts.
Okay.
Me personally, I honestly don't like all that crazy shit that she be doing either. And I like Nicki. She's a great artist. But here's the thing.
Absolutely.
For me, I have to separate the artist from the personal. Absolutely. Because if if I go on the personal, no, I would not like her because it's just too much. It's too much back and forth. I wouldn't give a good goddamn what the hell people got to say to me. Bitch, I'm getting to the bag. I'm not giving a shit about these raggedy ass bitches that be talking shit about me or saying stuff about this and this. I wouldn't care.
And the type of caliber of artist she is, if I block out all that dumb shit that Scotty just posted and just listen to her album, the bitch is talented. Get your talented ass on that stage and keep breaking records and making them numbers, girl. Shut the fuck up. Please. When I make my songs, I have even referenced her in some of my songs. The bitch is talented. Girl, but the shit she do online, like Nicki said, I gotta separate her personal shit from the artist. Because artist, she a bad bitch. But
you have to separate it.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Please. So okay, if you don't mind me, Scotty, let me do just a quick little segue real quick.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I have to, because you have to learn how to separate the artist from the real person. So Arias Kelly, what's up?
I knew you was gonna bring that up.
And you know that's right. And you know that's right. Because
again, same thing. He did some trash ass shit, but R. Kelly's music,
he got fucking hits. You cannot deny that man's genius.
You can't deny the artist.
But he is a trash, fucked up, trauma-filled individual.
True.
And you cannot deny that. So it's like with Nicki, I like her music. I love her songs. But here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to just like be going back and forth in the comments with bitches and barbs and all. I'm not doing none of that shit because it's stupid. That bitch don't know me and I don't know her. I just know her music and what she gives me, and I'm going to keep it like that. I'm not for all that. And I wish one of y'all bars would come for me. I'll fuck you up. Don't play with me.
You know, I've been in many arguments with the barbs. And mind you, one thing a barb can't do is never see me in the Nicki conversation, because most of the barbs, when Nicki came out, were teenagers. See, I was an adult when Nicki came out. So everything that happened with her come up, all her mixtapes, before the mixtapes, I had already known. So y'all can't argue with me none about that bitch. I know I know everything about her. And I'm telling you, and I can go toe to toe, bitch. I still think she's trash. She a badass artist. I love her. She's one of my inspirations when they come to my music. She's still a trash ass bitch personally. That ain't changing.
And yes, I do. Yeah, I am a December Sagittarius, by the way. December 20th.
Okay, here we go. She's Sagittarius.
Before we go to the next, Jeremy, do you have any thoughts on that or no?
Yeah.
What's funny?
What's funny?
No, because
we already know you about to start.
He's like, yeah.
We're ready.
Jeremy want all the smoke today, baby.
Okay.
I used to love Nicki Minaj. Like, I grew
Me
up,
too. I
I
used to be
grew up, I
obsessed.
grew up, I grew up listening to her. I bought her albums when I was in high school. Like I had the Pink Friday album, Roman Reloaded album.
Facts.
I bought the re-up. I loved Nicki Minaj at one point. And as far as her music, up to a certain point I still do. But like something about Nicki, like it's just really disappointing because like I don't know if it's some type of trauma that she's been in or if it's some type of unhappiness or emptiness that she's feeling, but like it's crazy how insecure she is at this stage in her life. I don't
Mm.
think a part of me wonders if she knows how we view her outside of herself. I don't think she understands that she doesn't have to keep on screaming it from the rooftops. Like we understand. Like nobody is denying that you are the top female rapper of all time. Like we like
Mm.
that's not to be debated. We get it at this point. But you really need to take a deeper look in yourself to understand why do you feel that you're in competition with these women. At the end of the day, I think that it would be more impactful if you separated yourself from these women because you're not their peers. That's like Beyonce, going at Chloe and Normani. It doesn't make sense. Like be just not saying that you have to be a motherly figure because I don't believe that people have to be mammies to people. I don't agree with that. But I just believe that you should feel solidified in what you've accomplished because what you've accomplished has been amazing. But
True.
your antics, your side talking, your contradictions,
It's
your
overshadowing that.
Mm.
yeah, and it's really sad. And not only that, I think that Nicki Minaj is feeling so unhappy in her life in this moment. I don't know if she expected something different. I don't know if the feeling of gratification is fleeting from her or whatever the case may be. But she is not fulfilled.
Mm.
I like. I
Nikki,
really. I
she
really.
reminds me of when we talk about mental health in the Black community. I feel like it's something deeper going on there,
Yeah,
and she needs to really do something about that because
and now
these ain't just rants. It's
I
something deeper going on
Yeah, I
there.
think I think that she feels a constant need to feel validation, to feel love, to feel admired because it makes her feel, complete. And when other people are getting that and it's not solely going to her, she has a real deep problem with it. And the problem that I'm seeing not only as far as like her antics, but it's her energy is pouring into her music because like after the Pink Print, the albums to me have not been that good.
Oh, I
I,
agree.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been able to really listen to them as much. You can tell that it has an energy of frustration, irritation in it, stagnance in it. Like at this point in your life, I would have thought that you would have challenged yourself more mentally, artistically,
Yep.
done something more than what you've done. And at the end of the day, like I said, I love Nicki Minaj's music. She is honestly one of my favorite female rappers, if not my favorite, although it's to be debated because I have like other people that I really love. But like none of those people are like we don't see MC Light out here trying to fight with people. We didn't
Facts.
like at the end of the day, it would be more impactful and you would really set yourself above these girls if you was to just to be influential energy and just go about dropping your albums. And the thing about it is people really love people who were unaccessible to them. The reason that a part of the reason that people love seeing Janet Jackson. People love seeing Missy Elliott. People love seeing Beyonce. Is because we don't see them often. They've limited themselves from social media, from the public, in a way that creates a hierarchy. It makes them appear above on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
But when you don't do that, you are too accessible. You just separate yourself and be quiet and just come and drop, and I promise you will have even more support. I really be praying for Nicki Minaj. I really want the best for her. I hope that she finds completeness, happiness, and fulfillment, because I know what it feels like to feel incomplete, to feel
but the thing about that I don't get, because I'm a huge female rapper fan, like, of all the ladies. So with that being said, looking at the track record, what a lot of people may not know, let me give y'all some statistics real quick. Most females rappers peak is at year 10.
Yeah.
If y'all do the math, every female rapper is at the 10th year, is usually they've already reached the ceiling. Nicki Minaj has already broken that ceiling and is still thriving. Who the hell are you competing with? What the hell is not making you feel incomplete? What the hell else do you need to do? As far as, when it comes to, fashion labels and magazine covers and accolades and album sales, you've already done that. What the hell else? What more do you want from me at this point? You've done everything, but you feel the need to get your little fingers online and start ranting about how you number one. If you were actually, you'll see Jay-Z and them doing that. If you already number one, it speaks for itself. And honestly, Nicki Minaj the speaking has already been spoken. So I'm confused on why she does this every fucking year or so to remind you. Like I said, maybe she's trying to remind herself. I don't know what it is, but if you need that much reminder, girl, you need to go sit on somebody's couch, have you a nice therapy session, and just go ahead and talk to God about it, like, hey, Michelle said. Just, you need to do something else, because this is not working for you, and it's sad to watch, because I'm watching a train wreck and I'm tired of it.
I think, honestly, like Jeremy and Carl said, I think she's like having somewhat like it's giving midlife crisis at this moment. I know that she's probably going through something. We don't know, because we're not there to see what's going on in her life. But I pray that, mentally she gets the help that she needs. She has the money to get the help, But I don't
drop
like
another album with Pink in it.
Trying
she need to let that Pink Barbie shit go too. I'm tired of it.
I just don't like the fact that they always try to put all these female rappers against each other, like it can only be one. There's room for everybody. And I don't like that every time we mention Nicki, and I saw somebody in the comments with it too, said something about Cardi. I love Cardi and I love Nicki. Stop with that, because y'all are part of the problem of why everything. That's why that lady going crazy now.
All these trash ass men.
Cardi in the mix.
A million trash ass nigga rappers in this game right now.
It's evil. That's why she's going through what she's going through. Y'all don't want to be honest. Well, I'm gonna be honest, because I don't feel good and I don't care.
I am being honest,
and that's why she's going through what she's going through. Be clear. That's why she's unhappy, and she wants everybody else to be unhappy right along with her. Well, girl, that ain't our issue. That's how I feel. She an evil bitch. Call it what it is. That's why.
Not me, girl.
Now I'm sick of it. Y'all up here trying to get her all this, and all that. I'm sick of it. Now, I didn't have it.
I feel like y'all dragged her already. I didn't feel like I needed to do the dragging.
Like, she out here stopping people bags, stopping people shows, stopping people from getting on goddamn songs and shit. Like, queens don't do nothing like that. Like, she an evil petty bitch, and that's why she's going through what she's going through. That's why she's never happy. Call a thing a thing. I'm sick of it.
I see you there.
You sick of it too?
Yeah, I'm sick of it. Like, y'all trying to be nice to that whore. Don't be nice to her. Call it what it is. That's what y'all don't want to be honest.
She's a black woman we all still have sympathy for. Like I said, I honestly feel like it's something going on with her. At the end of the day, I am going to say I am sick of it. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's something deeper there.
Right. Like, if Nicki had any self-esteem about herself, she would have never married that damn man. I knew that
Okay,
dick.
that's what we're saying. We said that she didn't have self-esteem. We said that she's not happy.
That's it.
We're saying it's something deeper. We hope that she gets it fixed. So she's not doing this.
Child,
I
please,
mean,
it's too late.
we
She
can call
damn near
her.
50. She's stuck in her ways. It's way
Because
too
we
late.
don't like the rants neither. I don't like the rants. I scroll past that shit. I don't want to see that shit. I don't give a good goddamn.
Use the music and shut the hell
Just
up.
play the music and do that and make cute videos. That's what I'm here for.
A lot of celebrities need to do that, not just Nicki. Release your music. Stay off social media. Stop typing. Stay off Twitter. Y'all need to do all that. Just put your music up and shut up.
It's to me, it's just crazy. Because like Nicki Minaj is not like she's an A-list celebrity. She's one of the biggest artists of like she has, I believe, over 150 million records. So like I'm saying, like you're one of the biggest. When they talk about record sales, it'd be like Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, such and such, and Nicki Minaj is in this list. I'm saying you have nothing left to prove.
I ain't never heard her on that list, but go ahead.
But you have nothing else left to prove. Like I just get off. So like take the phone. If who's around, if you love her, take her phone.
I agree. Just take it away from her, Lord. Take the phone from her, Jesus.
Well, next topic. This is something that everybody been talking about. I'm not even gonna play the video. I'm just gonna let y'all see what the topic was. And they was asking who is the king of rap at this point between Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Why is Drake?
You know what? Long conversation. We could just get into that and move on.
Well, I'll go first. Hold on, before because I know Jeremy. He gonna go in. I personally.
Well, I'm a West Coast bitch, so you already know how I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
Period. So at the end of the day,
I feel like the Kendrick Drake beef, or the beef, or the back and forth, that was so great for hip hop. We haven't had something like that since like really good since what was it like? No, it was a 50s. It was a lot of beefs that was going on, but yeah,
Ja Rule was pretty good.
Yeah, that was real good.
Yeah,
but
good.
I see again, they feel like they just gotta single one person out.
And
like
that's what I was about to say. Look at the fact that I like my perspective have changed on this because I
wait a minute, bitch, I wasn't done.
Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute, bitch.
And I just don't like. Now, don't get me wrong. Kendrick murdered, slaughtered, demolished Drake. I love Drake. I love all his jams, but damn, Kendrick, he showed no mercy. And the fact that we're all dancing off the OVO, it's so like this nigga, he's going to be haunted with this forever.
I love it.
My thing is that whoever's in Kendrick's camp that told him to release that was a smart bitch. Now that's like me. I am a fun rapper, and I have friends that are lyrical, and I tell my friends that's lyrical like that all the time. You need to release this type of record because if you can put those lyrics to something that bitches can bop their head to, you will automatically win. You're gonna have to do that, and because I said, because I do music now, people just got to understand music is subjective. If you ask who's the king of rap right now, you will literally get probably 80 different answers right now. We have 5 of us on this panel right now, and you will probably get 5 different answers.
Is it me? Am I frozen?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Well, you was.
Okay.
You are.
Okay,
You've been kind of glitching a little bit, but it's been working. Your voice has been great the entire time.
Am I still glitching?
A little bit.
You're a little slow, but you know we
lagging. It's
You're
like
lagging a bit.
Yeah, it's like we can hear you talk really well, but it's like your camera lags.
You in there, but you know we in there. But it's been going though.
We can still see the chocolate.
I'll drop down
and come see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, but music is just gonna be like it just depends on who you. When you're asking who's the king of rapper, who's your best, who makes the best music, it's all gonna depend on who you ask. That's just what it's gonna be. Everybody thinks it's different. People be like, "Who's the queen of rap?" Most people, you guys will be like, "Nicki." You ask me, I'm gonna tell you Trina. That's just it.
I wouldn't even.
Ain't no
I don't even know
debate.
who in the hell
Ain't
is
no
the
go
queen of rap
around
at this
it.
point.
That's me. That's what I want to hear. So that I would tell you treat all day. That's just what it's gonna be. And I'm not about to argue and tussle with none of you bitches in the comments about it. That's just what it's gonna be. And you can kiss my ass if you think otherwise. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you can show me 80 songs by that new bitch that you think is the queen, and guess what? It's still gonna be who I think it is. So that's what it's gonna be, and people just gotta understand that. So I love the debates. It opened up, spark debates. It brings new light and shines new light on different people. I understand that, but King of Rap, child, we all know Kendrick toe up Drake. That's not a debate. But as far as commercially, Drake is still the #1 champion. Still,
unfortunately,
I agree. Unfortunately,
that's just what it's gonna be. He won the battle, but he didn't win the war.
Am I still lagging?
No,
bitch, you in there?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make because like y'all look like y'all were lagging to me, so I knew it wasn't everybody else knew it had to be.
Okay, so now he back lagging again.
Yeah, you lagging again now.
Gabby, watch your mouth. Curtis Jackson ain't make Jeffrey Atkins do a motherfucking thing. Okay, Gabby, watch your mouth. Keep your teeth, girl. Watch your mouth. Keep your teeth, girl. Ain't nothing hoe about my man. Huh?
I didn't know you stand for Ja Rule. I'm here.
Girl, how you ain't know?
Ja Rule was.
Wait a minute. Nas put Jay-Z in early retirement. Did it?
I don't think so.
Now hold on, Gabby.
I don't know about that one.
Now hold on.
Nas only came out with that Ether song, and that was it.
Let's see what
Nas and Jay-Z is very comparable to Kendrick and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Because as of right now, lyrically, Nas did come through when he had the battle with Jay-Z. Lyrically, Kendrick did his thing with Drake. But like I said, they won the battle. They didn't win the war.
They won
Drake
the battle.
Drake is still gonna come out top dog. As y'all can see, Jay-Z still has come up as top dog. So yeah, you may be a battle rapper, and I tell a lot of these bitches because they're like, well, I can rap better than Carl, but you ain't running this war, bitch. I'm always the #1 bitch.
It's just because of the fact that, just like you said, Carl, you are right. The fact that man performed a diss song on Juneteenth, you know, first off, let's break this down so it can forever be broken. Kendrick, he is for the people, with the people, and he's standing with us.
And Kendrick is love.
And he's fine as hell as too.
Come on, let's just call it thing a thing. Let's don't leave that part out. Well, I'm on camera. Y'all just enjoy me.
But when it comes to Kendrick, I don't feel like he's being pushed more than Drake. Drake, I'm trying to be PC with it because people be so damn sensitive all of a sudden. Drake can talk to the masses, if that makes sense. Like he could talk to the whites, the blacks, the Mexicans, the whoever. He could talk to more people. I feel like with Kendrick, I feel like they only market him towards us, if that makes sense.
Because honestly, when it comes to actual hip hop and what rap was created for, Kendrick embodies that. Drake is lyrical as well, but he's more marketable and he's learned how to become more of an artist than just a rapper. Like Kendrick is a rapper, Drake is an artist. Big difference. But when you come to battling, an artist usually can't stand 10 toes down with a rapper.
And Kendrick definitely is a lyricist. This is what he do. He do this in his sleep.
This is what he do. When you're a rapper, a lyricist, yeah, you could probably shit on the artist. Artist is usually well-rounded, but it's not. Have you ever played video games where you be looking at like the stats, like they be like stamina be right here, speed be right here. Artists be like they be up there, but everything be out. Now lyricists, it be like everything be real low, but like strength be like all the way to 100.
I agree.
That's what Kendrick was.
Exactly. That's what it was. More digestible. He's more marketable. As far as not being militant,
right?
Because anybody that's too militant, oh no, we don't want that. That's just what it is. But unfortunately, Kendrick killed him. He slaughtered them.
Somebody said Ether ended the war. Ether was one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. But baby, it did not end the war. It didn't end the war. I'm sorry. And I love Ether. I agree. Ether was one of the best disc records of all
now.
time.
So the
Now-
takeover didn't do nothing.
No.
I'm not saying it didn't, but Ether was
The
it,
takeover
but it
didn't do a
didn't.
damn
But she
thing.
said it ended the war.
Look at
It
Jamar.
definitely did end the war.
Oh,
It did end the war.
Jamar, what the hell is with this?
Now what the hell?
Would you like?
It's the
Ah,
picture every
Just
time.
a picture for me.
Every time, Jamar. Why? Why?
For this reason right here, because this is usually my face half the time.
I'm screaming.
Well, we can move on to the next topic.
come on down.
I don't like them hoes still up here,
Move along, move along.
Well, the next topic, we got 3 more topics after this, but the
Dang.
next topic is Normani. Her album flopped. Are you surprised?
No,
I don't know
No.
that child.
she
I
on
don't know
release
that
something
child,
every
so-
fucking every 2 decades.
Now, I will say this. Do not let the charts dignify what you should at least give a listen, because there are albums that sell millions of copies. I'm looking at you, Taylor Swift, that are terrible.
Facts.
And then
And let me say
there are
this.
albums that flop triple cardboard
Come
that
on.
I keep on my playlist regularly. So it's like, just listen for
We
I don't
just
know
did
this
all
little
this
girl.
talking about Sexy Red. So, Normani is a good example of who you would like to, role model your daughters. Go give the album a listen.
Well,
I don't know that little child.
right.
Go
Normani
give the album a
has
listen.
good
It's either
music.
Normani or Sexy Red. You be the judge.
Normani has great music. I just feel like she just gets swept under the rug, unfortunately.
She sweeps herself under the rug. You can't release a single every 2 years, then release an album every goddamn full moon. That ain't how it works.
That's true, but
You
who's
know-
the blame? But who's the blame
Like
for
what
that?
I've
Is
been
that
saying
her?
all night. Times have changed.
But who's
This is
to
a
blame for
15-minute.
that?
But that's even your team.
We don't
fire
know.
'em.
They
This
both
is a
have accountability.
15-minute generation.
Mhm.
If you are not putting out something every 15 minutes, they will forget about you unless you have an impact that lasts the test of time. Normani does not have that yet. You have to get the Tinashe, but Lord knows that baby been trying all her damn life. All her life. And she finally got that. I've been a nasty girl. Look,
Well, you know what?
Tinashe
She
had
did
let
back in
her
2014 with 2 on, but then she fell off,
Right.
and now she back.
mind you, the fact that y'all just mentioned 2 on is further proves my point. You got to try something.
But see, no, Tinashe is different because Tinashe was releasing music, but they just
Haven't been pushing
But did
it.
you
Well, no,
hear
she was
the
having
music she
issues
was
with her label.
releasing?
Her label didn't give a damn about her.
Right. They wasn't pushing it.
But I'm not even gonna hold you. We're gonna call it spade a spade. Tinashe is like a fucking off-brand Maya mixed with a goddamn
Oh wow.
Sierra brand. It
Oh,
ain't
wow.
working.
Like what?
Y'all been that's
wow.
what Tinashe is. And it just Tinashe looks like every other female rapper, or either rapper you've seen, singer you've seen, video vixen. There's nothing special about Tinashe. And I'm not gonna hold you. It's nothing special.
Well, the only song I
Nothing
know about
special about her.
Tinashe is her first song. I love to get on.
That
Yeah.
is the song.
I met a Tinashe fan that played this. I sat there for 15 minutes and listened to this man play me all these Tinashe songs, and I did not know now one of them. Not one of them. Only song I
It
know
comes
about
across my
Tinashe
desk
is 2
every
on
now and then.
and the fucking the I've been a nasty girl. That's the only songs I know by her.
She
And
had
she's
another
been
little
releasing
moderate hit
music
back in the
better
day
sing,
with
Jeremy.
Company.
over 10 years. I'm just saying.
And y'all don't
Jeremy
remember All
been
Hands
singing the
on
whole
Deck?
song. I love it.
Y'all don't remember All Hands
Like
on Deck?
that's like I don't like that too on like when I
That's
used
a
to
song.
when I used to get salute myself off that ship, get into the car after I got out of the pier, after I got off that fucking ship. And
I liked it, but I
drive
liked it
to my
better when
barracks.
Cash Doll made her debut and she remixed that song. That's how Cash Doll came in. She remixed 2 on, and bitch, that's how I heard about 2 on.
Did y'all know what it meant to be 2 on? I didn't know what it meant for a while.
No. What does it mean, Jamar?
I have no idea.
It means to, well, from my understanding, it means to be drunk and high at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
I mean she sang it in the song.
I never knew
All
that.
I know is 2 on. I love to be 2 on. I can tell you no other lyrics but those. That's it.
Well,
Like, I think it's unfair though. Like, obviously, it's not Normani who is stopping. I feel like they don't want a dark-skinned black woman, and I feel like Normani is not willing to do the things that they want her to do to gain the stardom that she deserves, because Normani has went above and beyond. And now the old me would just be like, Normani's like, but my best friend, one of my best friends, Nate, he would kill me because he showed me proof. He listed it all out for me. Like, her label is really not supporting her. Like, she had to come out of pocket for her song with Cardi B.
Wild Side, yes.
Yeah, like she paid for that herself.
Because
her
RCA
as
is
an artist,
a
that's what we
terrible
do.
label.
Yeah, like her, like, but she's
playing on these labels, child.
like, but like I'm saying, she's signed to the label. They're control. That's what the label is. So when you sign to a label for the funding support, that's what you sign on for.
I understand that.
And if they like, I'm not
a label
for their
support,
I'm not like, you're not going to not pay. You're not going to not pay for the shit and then take the money from the profit.
But if you sign to a label and take their money, you have to do what they tell you to do. If you don't want to do it, I'm just gonna call a spade what it's spade. Normani ain't a star, so I don't know why y'all might as well let that go.
I disagree with that completely.
It's not gonna happen for you.
Like the thing about it is, like,
I can say that to y'all wholeheartedly. The thing about it for her, it's not.
The thing about Normani is that she has been getting blocked by her record label time and time again, and I honestly believe that is because that a certain executive propositioned her for sex, and she did not, agree to it. And then after that, it was like she was getting blocked after block after block, because like Normani has been, what artist is paying for their like, and they still didn't promote it, and the song still did amazingly. It went into the top 20 by itself with no.
I saw you in that comment. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I think Normani is really talented. Normani is an amazing.
She is. But as far as what we look at for standards to be the next big thing, I can tell y'all that wholeheartedly right now. Y'all are not gonna see Normani top anything. Y'all
and it's not because of her.
It's not because of her lack of being a star.
I agree with y'all. But at the end of the day, whatever y'all looking for her to do, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, I feel like the problem I'm having with your critiques is that it feels more so you eating Normani the fuck up instead of eating her label for holding her back.
Same thing we do when we talk about chasing, and if they talk about production, we can't talk about what we don't see. We see you. So at the end of the day, we can't talk about the label. All we see is you, and it's not gonna happen for her. It's not.
I don't know.
When you talk about the music generation, when you talk about labels, that's the same shit when it comes to reality shows and what production did. It don't matter. When y'all make those decisions to sign those contracts, y'all got to know what comes with those contracts.
That's not
those contracts. Same. They sign you to be a robot to do what they tell you to do. So you see what Doja Cat is going through right now.
That's not
either you do what they tell you to do, or you will be shelved. Point blank. Period. And if you're not a Beyonce or nobody, you cannot afford to take that hit. Normani's what I'm saying to y'all is that she cannot afford to take that hit. And if she's signed to a label and she's not doing what they ask her to do, y'all are not seeing nothing.
But how do you know she's not doing what they asked her to do?
So
we see this girl every full moon. She might as well have been on Twilight.
Because the label will tell you make this big budget video for this song and only give you $1,000 to do it.
Exactly.
And when you don't, then when it doesn't rise to the charts, they be like, well, why not? Because my music video looks like it was made on an iPhone. Y'all did not give me the proper budget, but that's because they didn't. Let's be clear here.
A lot of people don't even know this, and I know this because I was a huge fan of Doja Cat back in 2014. Because I listened to her after I got into Virginia when I got stationed out here. She had been signed to them since around 2013 or 2012. They really didn't start supporting her music until 2019, 2020. Like, it's not Normani, it's the label. The label has done it. That label has done it.
I just gave y'all a whole preaching on times of change. Who in the hell is still signing the labels? If you're not a superstar artist, you should not be signing no labels in this day and age.
I think you're thinking about it. I think you're thinking about it opposite. If you're a superstar, you don't need to sign to a label. But if you're
Beyonce them are labels, they know that's gonna sell regardless of what her, Usher, and them put out. It's going to sell. People
But
like
they've always
Normani,
been on
she's
a
not a
label, though.
superstar. She's not.
But I'm
They've
saying
always been on a
no
label.
no broke. I'm just saying I get because you're an independent artist, you're LGBT artist and everything else like that. But I'm saying it's different when you're talking about mainstream. You cannot fund all of that shit by yourself. You can't.
Yes, you can.
You cannot. Where's she gonna get the money from?
She would have the money. It's all about strategy. She can do it. It's not what she's trying to do. She's trying to live a lavish life that she doesn't have the money to do.
How do you know she's trying to live a lavish life?
We will never know. She signed to a label at this point, so we wouldn't know. She got to do what they tell us.
There are some artists that are on labels that when the label don't want to put in the money into them, they do it themselves. Because
but that also depends on what type of contract you
Carl,
have. Some people don't have the ability to do it themselves.
Because I hear K. Michelle talked about it a lot because she paid for a lot of her own videos. She put her money in for her own tours because her label.
And that depends on what type of contract she signs. Some people don't sign them contracts when they can do it.
You have to understand. I get what you're saying, and this is when I say I feel like we come out like we don't understand sometimes how misogynistic we can sound is because name all the dark-skinned black women that you saw being pushed by exactly. It's not Normani. It's the fact that they don't want her to succeed.
They don't believe in her. They don't believe that the music business is not going to push anybody. They feel
Kelly
like they're not going to get their return off of.
Kelly Rowland is not a good example because
Kelly Rowland got on that plane and went to Europe.
Kelly Rowland isn't a good example because Kelly Rowland, on the other hand, is doing exactly what Carl is saying that Normani is doing. Kelly Rowland had multiple hits and would just disappear and not do anything because she said it herself that she had confidence issues and she didn't really like performing by herself. Like whatever the fuck, like the Destiny Child syndrome has on these bitches, I don't understand. But like, as far as
it was in the name, Child singular. It was made for Beyonce.
As far as Normani goes, that's not her. And we're talking about Coco Jones, but Coco Jones is not mainstream. She's singing R&B. They want you to do a specific genre. Why do black women have to sing R&B? And let's be clear, like people really wasn't fucking with Coco Jones until she started singing R&B. People wasn't really fucking with SZA until she started singing R&B.
Coco was the Disney girl making.
I don't know none of them girls.
SZA and Mooney Long used to do pop music, but it wasn't supported. They had.
I don't know Mooney Long back when she was.
That's another
Priscilla
thing.
Renee.
Priscilla Renee.
They don't know Priscilla Renee.
And that's another thing that.
Come on.
And that's another thing that Chloe Bailey just said. She was saying that because I'm black, they label everything I do R&B, even though that's not all what I'm doing. But just because I'm black,
they do that. It's gonna sound like that. But Beyonce just released the whole country album, and it sounds like R&B because that's the time she got a rhythm and blues voice. That's what it's gonna be.
But they do that with Beyonce too. I made that same example on one of my lives earlier this week when Chloe was saying that she doesn't consider herself to be an R&B artist the same way SZA don't consider herself to be an R&B artist.
They are,
and I said that I kind of understand what they're saying because if you think about it, let's think about it. When the Grammys came around for 2010 and Beyonce was nominated, I don't know about y'all, but in my opinion, the song "Single Ladies" is not an R&B record to me. It's a pop record to me.
It's definitely pop.
So why is it that she was in the R&B categories at the Grammys beating out?
Because it's ran by
Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
She's black, and she automatically was R&B because she's black.
But that's what they're talking about. That's not good.
And y'all are saying that Normani said that she doesn't want to do pop. She wants to do R&B. Do you not think that's because the label has been pressuring her to do that, and they're not supporting her?
I can speak this till you turn blue in the face. It's not gonna happen to Normani. It's not. It's just not. I don't care what y'all say. It's not gonna happen for her. Y'all can get another spokesperson. It's not gonna be Normani. I'm telling y'all that now. It's not. Her best bet is go back to that little group she was in. That'll be her best bet.
Are they even
Absolutely
together?
It's
not.
not happening. It's not going
Absolutely
for her
not.
solo Normani. It's not going to happen for her. It's not.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna call her Armani, like
Y'all,
the
I'm not
clothing
gonna sit there
label.
and say watch and see.
Normani,
Y'all are seeing it now. It's not.
Normani
And I honestly,
needs to leave RCA, and
but
then once
please
she gets
don't
to
Yeah.
a
think this
more
is reflecting how
better,
I feel.
Like,
I
because
honestly feel
RCA
like
mishandled Normani, RCA mishandled Tinashe,
true
RCA
enough, but I
mishandled
feel like that she's a
Brandy.
very
Like
beautiful
RCA is
girl.
terrible.
I feel like she's
and
very
they
talented.
mishandled Doja
It's
Cat.
not
Doja Cat
happening.
was almost ready to quit.
It's not happening
Doja
for
Cat's the
Normani.
best
It's
thing they
just
got.
not. It's just not happening for her. I'm sorry.
Well, we can move
Find
on.
somebody else. It ain't.
We can
It ain't
move
gonna be her.
on. We can move on
Let's see
because
tomorrow.
Jeremy and Jamar saying one thing and Carl just keeps saying
It
it's not
ain't.
gonna happen. So
It
we're
ain't
gonna move on
happening.
to the next thing. And I don't think we're gonna be on this topic for too long because after this we only have 2 more to go, then we out. Remy Ma's
Shout out to
son
her.
is arrested.
Girl,
Oh, girl,
like,
go on mute.
And I like,
Okay,
wait,
I got something
the
to
apple
say.
don't fall
I have
far from the
nothing.
tree.
Like
before-
Whitney
Hold on.
Houston.
Question.
I got something to say. I got something to say about
Tiffany.
this. I don't like the fact that she didn't give a condolences to the person that was killed. I don't like that.
She's a killer. Why would she?
Carl.
I don't like
She
the
just did a
fact
stint
that
from knocking her bitches off.
now
What was
I'm
she
all
saying?
for I'm all for mothers being supportive to their children, but in this situation, if your child did this, hold they ass accountable. There's no
Fuck that. I'm
excuse.
standing 10 toes down with my child. Bitch, he ain't do it.
No. They
He
be
ain't
the
do
same.
it.
Those be the type of mothers that be on the fucking news talking about my baby was a good boy, but yet his ass is in the street terrorizing everybody.
I may do that too.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. No. You do the
I'm
crime, you
10
do the
toes down for
goddamn
mine.
time.
He ain't do it. Free my nigga.
Can I show something really quick
Go
before
ahead.
we get into this? I want to present something that I saw yesterday, and I thought
And
it was
Carl,
great.
fuck you.
Man, free Remy's son. He ain't do it. Oh, hell no.
It just feels so magical, Pap. Look around. Guns to the left, guns to the right.
Who did?
Wish I could have this moment for life, Pap.
Who's talking like that?
Fly with the bullets in the
That's Remy
sky.
DJ
I
said.
am no longer best friends with Rob. I believe that Nicki makes me cry. Psych, I just told 2 truths and a lie. Don't worry about me and who I shoot. I do it for the fans. Balenciaga Putin's serial killer. And I ain't talking Fruit Loops. I think I need a Pap, but not Pap Putin's. In this very moment, I'm in jail. In this very moment, I hail Columbus with the sail. In this very moment, I nail. This ain't a fairy tale, but I will retire with a fail. And I will retire with the
Not
gun.
retire with a fail.
Yes. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight felon. Remy.
What the fuck? Who did that?
Clap for the
Not bullets
heavyweight
for life.
felon. Me.
Like Nicki Minaj fans are that's not AI. That's a Nicki Minaj fan. His name is Chance Clips or Nate
Of
Clips.
course.
Of
And
course.
he does the best Remy Ma impression, and he raps over all of these songs like Remy Ma, and they're just hilarious.
I mean,
That
I'm not
shit
gonna
was funny
lie.
as
The shit
hell.
made me laugh.
That shit was funny as hell. I'm so
The
glad you
shit was funny, but
put
the
that up there.
bars are a very the bars put a lot of energy into.
I said
Their
that. That's why I was
stances.
so happy when that bitch went on tour. I said, bitch,
It was-
give these hoes something to do.
It was like
Please.
it's so magical, Pat. Look around.
Not
That
heavyweight
sounds like, is
felon.
that her?
Me.
Because it sounds just like her.
It sounded just like her.
Guns to the
man,
left,
yeah.
guns to the right.
Oh my god.
It was the very last line for me. She said, "Clap for the heavyweight felon." Me.
Me. when she said, I might retire with a fail. I was like, what?
One more.
Oh,
One more.
Oh hell, here comes Jeremy with her
Jeremy,
bullshit.
what are you
I
doing?
think Jeremy's a barb, y'all.
Oh
Jeremy,
Lord,
is
He's
this
a
true?
barb.
Real Lil Debbie lover, he was eating the snack. I had a shootout with the law, now I sit in my cell. Caught me fashion over jeans, he was treating me well. Now that's hot, hot, hot. Pouring in the parking lot. He called me poker cause I'm always on a dot. And when we done, I make him buy me Belmont. I'm on some bum shit. By the way, I'm erratic. You could tell he don't want no static. He ain't Lil Uzi, but he got a new paddock. In my first name, Debbie, with my last name Attic. And my sales going up, I'ma put him in the attic. He said he don't want them bullets, he wants something he can fabric. So I threw my 22 and took the semi-automatic like my felon kinda don't. My felon kinda don't. My felon kinda don't want none unless you got guns, Hans. Oh my God, look at her guns. Oh my God, look at her guns. Oh my God, look at her guns.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, look at her guns. Oh my God, look at her guns. Look at her guns. Look at her guns. He loved this fat felon.
Oh, wow.
I got all the fucking guns.
Oh, wow.
I wanna see all my big fat ass guns in the fucking club. Fuck you skinny guns. Fuck you skinny guns. I wanna see all my big fat ass guns in the fucking club. Fuck you if you skinny bitches.
Oh my God.
Okay, we get it. Shit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, we got
I
another
just
prefer
barb
the
I
out.
first
like
one.
those
However,
those clips used to tickle me pink.
Oh my
Like
God, I can't.
Nicki Minaj fans are terrible, but they are funny as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
like somebody said in the comments, I wish they would use their energy for good because they have a lot of it.
Listen, they got a,
Because
it's a lot of
that
potential
was really
there.
talented. That rapping was way better than
Yeah.
Astros on Chasing, to be honest.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
So you know what? That's
Look at
how
Not he called
you
a
are a
straight.
barb. You're a barb
Yeah.
officially.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Wow.
Astro called it straight. Now what Astro?
before we get into the last two topics, I'm hella tipsy right now.
Me
Shout-
too.
I drank a whole bottle of wine.
I'm gonna play a 30-second clip of Bando new song. Then we'll go into our last two topics.
Yes,
Right.
Bando.
Let's get into it, y'all.
Niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team elite the weapons, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Hate to see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, Debo, bitch, tucking chain, bang.
Nigga high, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat. Nigga high, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat.
What?
Put me on that. I get on the remix.
Don't sweat. Don't sweat.
Don't
I-
sweat.
I can see
Booty
me
shaking
punching on that
record.
song.
Y'all gotta put me on booty shaking records. Okay?
I can twerk to that.
I was so glad he put this song out because I said that the song was like it's kind of different from what he normally does.
It's definitely different.
For Bando.
Yeah, it's different from what he normally does. Like you heard Nasty, you heard Running Back has actually became one of my favorite songs. Running Back, you heard Bando's Dream and shit. You know he does all the freak music and shit, but then you
Bando Dream
It's my personal favorite.
Mine too. I love that song.
can't. So yes, I can't wait for y'all to hear the whole thing because of course I've heard the whole thing. It sounds
I
really
am working on a K-Star's Dream that's coming out too. Y'all get ready for that.
Oh,
I got two.
shit.
I got two other ones that's coming out. This little
Oh,
mixtape
God.
before this album come out. But y'all will get those.
Y'all hold on to your butts.
So y'all know I'm sucking dick on that record.
It's gonna be filthy through and through.
I'll come out on the first. Thank y'all.
Period. Come
Oh,
on.
shout out to Bando.
Yeah, shout out to him. You know,
Shout out, Bando.
Shout out to a black king.
trying to make sure that his music is being heard here. So the next topic is these two here.
Child.
Oh,
They made.
girl. I'm so sick of them.
Why
Child.
you sick of them?
Because, like, okay, girl, we get it. You about to have a baby. You married the man that you spent
They
the
making
block
everybody
on.
think
Who
it's okay
cares?
to bend the block, bitch. Everybody gonna be spinning the block.
Listen, I would never, and I repeat,
I ain't gonna
never
lie, I'm a block
Why are
spin.
you
I will
spin the
spin
block.
the block.
Why are you
I'm a
tired of them
spinner.
though, Nicki?
Well, because of the fact that, okay, don't get me wrong. I love Ashanti. I met her when I was in Cancun. Didn't even know that was her. She really short as fuck. And she a cool girl, but I just feel like, you know how they just over like show, like all of a sudden you were just like showing that you wasn't pregnant. Now that you're pregnant, everybody gotta see every move you make about the pregnancy. Oh, the baby foot, you see the foot in her vagina. Like, it's like, God almighty, we get it. Like, it's just so much.
I
It's
don't
just,
know. I mean, like, I think that she's just happy because she's pregnant. Like,
and
she's in
don't
a
get me
happy.
wrong, I'm happy that she's pregnant, that she found her love and she's back with Nelly. That's who she really wants to be with. That's fine. I'm happy for her, but it's just oversaturation for me.
I don't know. It feels like hateration in this dancery.
No, hold up. There ain't no holleration in the dancery. I'm just saying, like, it just seemed like it's just, now it's like every time we turn around, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad that she's, found her love with Nelly. But this nigga did you wrong too. Like, I just can't forgive him for that. And I'm
That's
mad
where
that
you
he
coming
accepted
from.
him back.
That's where you coming from. You coming from he did her
He
dirty
did her
and bad.
wrong.
Well, aren't people allowed to
She's
change?
willing to forgive, then you
No.
should be willing to forgive as well.
Yeah. How you
She
like?
has
Wait, how
moved
you?
on.
Wait, how you don't forgive her man for what he did to her? How that work?
Nicki does that a lot, actually.
Yeah, she does.
I tell you, if y'all got men that fuck y'all over, don't y'all tell Nicki. If y'all get married, she gonna be like, anybody feel like these two should not be wed? Nicki be like, excuse me.
I'm just a
standing
person.
up.
I'm big on loyalty, so it's like, you had her, you fumbled the bag, and then you luckily she accepted your ass back. Like, you knew that you should have been right the first damn time. But no, you want to go out in these streets and swing your penis.
When you set them free, you tell them bitches go in a while and see if you can find anything like me, and they always come back.
They went on their separate paths. They were like broken up, I believe, for like over a decade.
Some years.
They found their way back to each other. I'm happy for them. I hope it works this time.
I agree.
And I'm not a goddamn hater. That person in the comment. I'm not a damn hater. I just get tired of seeing it all the damn time.
We can go ahead and go to the very last topic, honey, because I have another live at 10:30.
You booked and busy.
Okay, come on, booked and busy.
As you all know, Kenya Moore has been a topic of discussion on social media. Y'all know that the Real Housewives of Atlanta is filming their 16th season right about now, and something happened at a filming where Kenya was, having her grand opening. Things went left between her and a new cast member by the name of Brittany Edie, and it led to Kenya being suspended, to Kenya ultimately leaving the show. Now, people are accusing Kenya of revenge P. I really don't know. We really don't know exactly what happened, to be honest.
I know ain't no revenge porn with Sean. I know that.
Girl, them firing Kenya just pulled the lifeline on the season.
They didn't fire, and the crazy thing about it, they didn't fire her. Now I heard from some people in Atlanta.
Come on, T.
That Kenya was temporarily suspended. They ended up doing an investigation, finding out that she did not release any revenge porn, and they offered her to come back and restart filming for the rest of the season. But because they wouldn't go and clear it in the public, she opted not to return this season.
That's deep.
So the season is going to still be terrible at the end of the day.
Yes, it will. And then I just hope that Edie bitch, I hope that you're ready for all this hate. You better give everything that you can this season.
And
because if you don't, they're gonna eat. You already got all the The Kenya stands are out here
They got
like
balls
doing
out.
picket signs and everything. Like they're like the girls are upset, and people
They
are saying
mad.
they're not gonna watch. Like,
But
I
feel
did have to agree with Candy though. Candy was like, "Y'all had two bitches on the show that was spreading full-fledged lies about me and my business, and y'all let them hoes finish the season." So
Yeah.
I
So
think I'm
why
gonna
can't
Kenya
have.
can't do the
I
same.
think when it comes to this panel, I think I'm gonna have an unpopular opinion, and
Now,
go
that's
ahead so we
Scott.
can read you.
and that's okay.
Yeah, we waiting. Go ahead.
While I don't care either way if she's gone or not, what I don't understand is everybody's outraged about it now, because just last season, all I would see was that Kenya needs to go. Kenya is not doing what she needs to do. Kenya's bringing the show down. Her and Candy, they bringing the show down. They think they run shit. Blah, 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 blah. Why is she still here? But now that she's gone, everybody throwing a damn tantrum. It's
Well, was she
so
clocked in like this
annoying
last
to
season?
me. It's so annoying.
I'm happy that doesn't pertain to me. So that opinion is just fine.
It's annoying.
I've been seeing Kenya from the beginning.
It's annoying. Like, I've been seeing all these damn think pieces on Twitter. Oh, Candy's gone, Kenya's gone. It's the end of an era. These are the same two people y'all didn't want. You motherfuckers was.
And I had to agree with Scotty
Ray
on
and Marlo
that.
to come the fuck
They
back over
wanted
them.
both of them. They wanted both of them off the show.
They wanted
Now,
both of them
I'll
gone.
say
They
this.
both gone now.
I didn't want them. I love Candy and Kenya.
When
I thought
when
they
were
Scotty
would
say
need-
the masses.
I thought
the
they were
masses
needed
wanted
on the
both
show.
of them. And now they both gone. Now
Like,
what?
if you look at the comment sections on Neighborhood Talk, they would light Candy and Kenya the fuck up every time you posted something. And they was championing for Sheree and Marlo to keep that show going, as if they had the charisma or the talent to keep the show going. But now that Candy and Kenya are both gone, now it's like, oh, it's the end of the era. Now I ain't watching it no more.
well,
But you wanted them
I'll say this.
gone.
What were they doing those seasons that they said they wanted them gone?
If anything, last season, all those girls was coming for Candy.
Because like if they
And-
weren't doing anything, then yeah.
and
But now that
Kenya.
she's doing something that's interesting, I want her to stay.
But
Well,
how do we know if that's what she was, if she was really doing something in their eyes? Like, that's the only thing we know. Like, how could we really tell if we ain't seen the season yet?
The thing about it
she
is,
gotta be
like,
doing something for them hoes to suspend her.
I just go off of common sense. I don't believe that Kenya would show revenge porn in front of a whole production team that's going to be aired, and then they're going to be okay with it and film it and not know it's revenge porn.
More than likely,
oh my
production
god,
gave her the image anyway. So it's like
it was no revenge porn. It was if we're going to see, it was no revenge porn. I don't believe Kenya would do something like that. I don't. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
What was it revenge? Because it wasn't revenge porn.
Then
if
what
she
was it?
wholeheartedly did it on her own, it ain't revenge porn. If you shot
The
your ass and you
thing
was
about
smiling
it
in the camera.
was that big stank funk ass girl who's a huge Nene Leakes fan, was going out putting it out there saying that she released all this revenge porn, and then Media Takeout had said it as well, and then it just caught wind. The thing about it is, like, the reason that people wanted Candy and Kenya off of the show, and I've noticed this, and you'll notice it no matter what genre or franchise or subcategory of entertainment you're in, when you get to a point where you're really successful and you're really doing well, they're gonna turn on you.
Absolutely.
That's how that goes. They loved Candy was a fan favorite for a long time until she got too much money, until she was too rich, and they felt that she thought that she was better than everybody. That's how that goes.
I would say
when she first got on the show.
Once she got into it with Phaedra and Portia, that's when they turned on her.
Which was weird because it's like, how y'all gonna get mad at me because two hoes lied on me and defamed me?
Look, I always think Candy. Bitch, them hoes lied down, and I still ain't forgave them. One of them two rack face bitches. One can go to hell and show Phaedra. Get both of them.
They lied.
Everybody, because Team Phaedra, Team.
I would
team
never
Portia,
understand.
lied.
I would never understand. And then even now that Kenya has left, it's kind of like they're saying now, well, can we just bring Phaedra back? Girl, she all married to medicine, not giving us shit.
Y'all not even watching that.
Y'all ain't watching on that either.
And let's be real, the reason that nobody's really watching Married to Medicine is because Mariah's gone. But we're not going to talk about that. Huge Mariah fan over here.
Win a case.
Justice for Mariah Huck. Justice for Mariah Huck. Quad and Heavily were never those.
Win a
girls.
case.
Oh,
you doing everything but law.
Everybody, I
Phaedra
don't
Parks,
like.
attorney at law. She doing everything. She attorney in everything but law.
Quad and Mariah were like Quad and Heavenly are not those girls, and that's why the ratings are reflecting that, because like y'all removed her from her own show, and then the thing about it is the girls are not shaking the season up. Whenever Mariah came back, the season was hitting over 1 million views. When she left for that one season, and then they were not really hitting those views during the season, and then she came back the following season and it was 1.2 million, 1.1 million, 950,000. Like at the end of the day, Mariah is needed. Now I'm not gonna say the same thing about Nene. I don't agree with that, but I feel like Mariah was shaking the shit out of that show.
You would stand Mariah, but not Nene.
Mariah to me was I laughed and chuckled harder than I ever have listening to Mariah than I ever did with Nene. Nene was like I feel like a lot of people.
I don't know who watched Married.
I feel like
watched it.
I feel like a lot of people look at Nene as and think about her first 3 to 4 seasons, but after that,
ain't nobody watching
Nene had completely changed. She wasn't really funny anymore.
Well, I'm gonna say
the million that you just named. I don't even know the million you named. I don't know who watching that show.
This. Although Nene became deplorable towards the end, there was still moments where she would make me the fuck laugh.
No, Nene was a standout of her season to where Nene made a household name
you don't?
for herself. Mariah did not.
I feel like Nene was not a standout.
Mind you, we're talking about Mariah right now, and I have no idea.
I don't feel that way. Nene got more deplorable because like the cast all together were so strong that there was so many favorites. She wanted to feel like she was.
What's that mean? Like we watched Flavor of Love and only.
Wait, hold on. Like let me finish what I have to say. Like, so what I'm saying is she wanted to feel like that she was the end all be all of the show. Y'all remember when she left for that one season on her own, and then that season was the highest viewed season, and then she came back after she failed in Los Angeles trying to make
a great point you're bringing up. Tell me how it relates to Married to Medicine.
What are you talking about?
How is this related? Because I don't know any of them bitches on that show. Not now.
Well, that's because of you. Just because you're not a part of those millions, you can go check the ratings.
But see, the people like me are the ones that you need to worry about because we the bitches don't watch the show. But I know everybody over there. I don't know nobody over there.
Well, obviously not, because you weren't a part of
the review the show, so you
weren't part of the everybody.
But
you weren't part of the 4, 3, 2 million that were watching the show.
I don't know nobody on Married to Medicine. Nobody.
That's
nobody that has a name for themselves. And the only name that I could probably tell you that
you said you don't even watch TV.
With me.
Didn't you say you don't even watch TV?
I know Quad.
You said you don't even watch TV.
But I know Nene. I know everybody over there. I don't know nobody on Married Medicine besides Quad. That's it. That's it.
You can say like Carl can say whatever he want to say, but Married to Medicine, especially when it first started out, was getting the same amount of ratings, if not similar, to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Ain't nobody watching this show.
Nobody's watching it now because Mariah's gone.
Nobody been watching it.
They were watching it. You just wasn't.
And I represent the masses. What am I watching the show?
No, you don't, Carl.
You don't represent the masses. See, this that sexy red shit.
Y'all can't tell me nothing.
He don't reflect all of us.
Nobody, if you ask most people,
he don't reflect all of us.
Most people can tell you something classic that happened on Housewives. Something that really stuck. I can't tell you nothing that stuck on that show.
I'll do you one better. Hold on. Hold on for a second.
Look what you did,
we can we can, we can end all. We can end.
I don't know. I don't know.
We can end it all right now. Hold on.
End it.
Wait a minute now, because you know we can't show certain clips.
I'm not about to show anything that we can't show. Hold on. Give me a second.
You can show them Married to Medicine. Ain't nobody saw it. Show Married to Medicine, child. We don't know it. And when somebody say Quad's monologue, it's gonna be Quad. That's only. I don't even watch the show, and I know Quad. I don't know nobody else. Mariah.
Okay, so season. So let's do it. Let's do it. Season 1, 1.8, 1.3, 1.8, 2.6, 2.2, 1.9,
million,
1.5, 1.8, 1.5, 1.5. Then season. Then season 2. Season 2. 2.4, 2.1, 2.3. All of these are millions, by the way. 2.1. Wait. Let's continue. Million. But let's check where we're at right now. 600,000, 55.
They on your hometown, bitch. I don't know what. On the man, we don't know nothing about men. Everybody get posted.
Like Mariah was the engine.
They know Krishan and Blueface more than they know Mariah. I'm telling you that now.
Oh Lord.
Don't nobody know her. I'm just saying. They don't know her.
Well,
sorry. You and your million.
Somebody give a damn about those kids' stars.
I must say that this was a great pilot.
Fucking Jeremy.
Jeremy got your ass all the way together, bitch. You can't even deny that.
He ain't getting me together. Nothing was
he did. He brought up facts
in his city.
Facts are facts.
Pull up Housewives. It's probably 5 million, 6 million.
It was
6.2. Because ain't nobody watching that show.
Somebody's watching, Carl.
Because everybody knows twirl. Everybody knows. Joggers. Don't nobody know nothing from Married to Medicine. There is no line, no means.
Do I need to bring the receipts back? Like we all know, like how many people know that? Right? Put one in the chat if y'all know that.
I
heard that.
The receipts, I actually know that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you know Mariah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the only one I know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you like just the other day, Bando does not watch Married to Medicine, but the one thing that he does know is that do you need to bring the receipts and all that other shit? That's the one thing.
I know that one. I didn't know her name was Mariah, but I do know that thing. And I do.
So wait.
Do I need to bring the receipts?
So wait, Carl. So wait, can I ask you a question, Carl? So you saying you never saw the show, you never watched it, but you do know the only memorable thing is related to Mariah Hug.
I didn't know that was Mariah. I will give you that. I didn't even know that was her. But now
shut him down, Jeremy.
So my point is proven.
I have learned. I will give you that. You have learned because that's the only thing I do know from that show is that.
Jeremy, please.
I agree. I know this part.
I need to bring the receipts, baby girl.
I remember that, but I did not know her name. But I remember when Nene said, "Do I need to get you a refrigerator?" I guarantee everybody knows it was Nene that said it. There's no debate on who said that.
But the thing,
you look amazing.
Carl, you're not understanding my point though. My point is that you're naming something that Nene said, but everybody on that damn show has a whole bunch of memorable scenes because they were a strong cast. I'm saying that this cast on Married to Medicine is not strong without Mariah. They were strong without Nene. The reason that they're not strong now is because they got rid of everybody else, including Nene, and left only Candy and Kenya. And that's not strong by themselves. They were strong as a cohesive unit. Like everybody knows Team Twirl, all the reads that Kenya gave. You know, you're a slut from the 90s, like Portia said. You know, like all of it, all of them have memorable things. They're all right here.
Do I need to bring the receipt?
What was the receipt that she was referring to?
Until this day, Heavenly hates that she's not the star that Mariah was. She hates Mariah.
One more time.
Now, Heavenly, I know her name.
One more time.
Do you want me to bring the receipt?
Come on, do the sidewalk.
Do I need to bring the receipt?
Listen, and you have to do that walk with it every time.
I feel like somebody used that.
Jazzy, go. I'm happy that you're part of the 500,000 people that are left watching the show for Dr. Heaven.
Oh my God.
I hope the show continues to prosper.
Before we go.
May the show continue to prosper and thrive like it is. Because what I'm thinking is not really thriving. They had to get Carlos King annoying at. They had to get Carlos King annoying ass to review the show just to get people to watch it.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts?
And every time, and Mariah used to stay eating Heavenly up. She gobbled Heavenly up every single time. The only thing Heavenly could say is your mama. That
gobble,
was it.
cock gobbler out right now.
Period. Nice segue.
They're done. They're done. They're done.
They're done. And that was Nene. Like, it's so much.
Oh,
I get what Jeremy said. I get what you're saying.
Well, I love to see the small 500,000 people, representing in this chat tonight. I hope that you guys get all the Married to Medicine that y'all need. I hope it's great.
Oh my
Scotty,
God.
bring one of them hoes on here, and we will see. We'll bring them on one by one, and we'll see how many people come in the chat, and we'll see how many fans we got.
Girl.
Wait a minute.
Now, why y'all didn't say Carl was a hater?
One more time.
And then but wait. Hold on, before you start that. Can I say one more thing, Scotty?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's crazy because people love to talk about Dr. Heavenly and Quad, but one of Quad's famous lines, Miss Quad, she got it. It came from Mariah.
What was the line she said?
But I'm saying, like, the shit that you're even giving Mariah came up with that because she was your friend, and that's why she felt about you at the time. Like, it's not giving. I don't care what 200,000 people
gotta
make
a poll.
Period.
Now you gotta make a Married to Medicine poll.
Justice for Mariah. Justice for Mariah.
Real quick.
You gotta make a Married to Medicine poll, bitch. I know we gotta ask what people think. What the people think? But Married to Medicine. Who y'all
wait, Scotty. Make the poll real quick.
I'm about to make it now.
Make the poll. Because I guarantee you, Carl gonna get proved wrong again.
Now, what I just asked him one question. You ragtag ass bitch. I just want to know. I'm asking the people.
Heavenly, Quad, and Mariah. Click start poll. Boom.
My vote is Nene.
And I'm about to vote too.
My vote is Nene
because
she's a fellow Sagittarian.
Girl, we talking about Married to Medicine.
Oh, okay. Mariah. I'm with Mariah.
Oh, they love the Mariah. Mariah winning.
Ooh,
okay,
Mariah
maybe.
got 67%.
Oh, you must be right. It must be the Mariah girl.
I'm definitely Mariah.
I need to watch this show.
Shut up, Carl.
Because I got to see. Now I got to do what Jeremy did for Chasing. I got to binge watch all
now,
the
granted, Mariah was nasty on some seasons. She wasn't a nice girl. But she was the star. But she was the center of Married to Medicine.
Well,
sorry.
One of my favorite clips from Married to Medicine.
The state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
What the?
I hate that she was so emotional for no damn reason. Like, girl, shut up.
Oh, they say Mariah. Mariah is winning.
That was so dramatic.
I've heard of Married to Medicine.
Scotty, play it one more time, please.
Only person I've ever heard of was Quad. I've never heard Mariah's name.
All the big scenes, all the huge scenes that like Married to Medicine is known for involve Mariah. Mariah versus Quad, Mariah versus Toya, Mariah versus Heavenly. The fist fight that Toya and Mariah had the first season.
Oh my God, Nicki, please.
I think I remember clips of seeing that.
She slapped that girl in the face with that purse. They was getting down.
It was swimming pool?
Yep.
Okay, I think I did see that. Okay.
Nothing telling me to play it one more time. Hold on.
One time. Cause
the state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
Girl. I would have been like, girl, get your ass up. Stop all that shit.
Now, quiet, girl. What is that? Get up, girl. Now, what
So
was that?
dramatic. And then she didn't even cry. Did she even
Quiet is the
cry?
only one I wrote. Like,
Yeah.
when I hear Marilyn
Y'all,
Manson,
and
I
wait,
automatically think of
Scotty.
Quiet.
Do you remember when Toya had that spa day for the girls, and the spa lady said, "Okay, everybody, take off your makeup." And Quad said, "No, I'm not taking my makeup off." And Mariah was in the confessional, said, "Quad, what I about makeup in that wig, child? That's Mr. Potato Head."
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest fucking things I had ever heard in my life on reality television.
Oh my God, I need to watch. I'm gonna binge watch it, and then I'm gonna have a whole nother outlook.
Yes, binge watch it. It's on Peacock. Binge watch it.
Yeah, I gotta see because I'm interested.
That's about it.
Yeah, I screaming.
I guess the Chasing Panel podcast was a hit, honey. We had almost 300 people up in here.
They said Quiet Wig used to sit back in the Rosa Parks section.
You know what?
No, I'm just kidding. That's what I just said.
Trying to I'm very staunch.
Like, whoa.
We thank you guys for tuning in. We had almost 300 people up in here, so y'all are basically supporting us. Tramiel wasn't here. T tried to be here, and so did Jamar. Oh, there goes
T
Jamar.
stomach hurt. Jamar is here. Tramiel
There he go with that damn picture
from the 90s.
But we thank y'all for tuning in. It goes to show y'all that once Chasing Dallas is done and we keep this panel going, y'all will still be tuned in.
Quick question, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
This proves that we don't need to talk about you bitches from Chasing Dallas. We don't need to talk about you bitches from Chasing Atlanta. This panel will sustain with just our personalities. We don't need to talk about y'all. Because a lot of you delusional bitches on that show have an opinion that our lives are revolved around you. Bitch, I can talk about anything and I'm entertained. Bitch, you can't.
Well,
talk about it.
Well, this episode won't be monetized. Thank you guys.
Yeah, what we do. Tell me what I gotta do different. I'm new to this money stuff.
Child.
Wait, also, I just wanted to say two more things.
Okay.
I wanted to thank damn, my phone went down. I wanted to thank Jordan, and I forgot the other name because my phone is dead. Girl is dead. It's gone. So I can't turn it on. But I want to thank y'all for y'all all three of you guys' cash apps. It's really
somebody sent me an Apple Pay too, and I thank you so much.
Hold on,
they got your number?
Hold on, let me check my goddamn cash.
He put his number out there a couple of weeks ago.
You need my number to send me cash, you can have it.
Or you can send the cash app for Carl to my cash app, and I will send it to him.
That was the funniest shit that Sean said. Like, you talking about me, you need to talk about me to be relevant. Bitch, check my channel. I could talk about anything.
Baby,
I made a video about my.
We are all in our own right, do our own shit by ourselves. We don't even talk about none of you raggedy bitches who don't have to.
I made a motherfucking video about how my cologne was too strong at work, and I had to go home and change, and that shit got up to like 2,000 or 3,000.
Oh,
I paid my bills for a couple of months off of talking about my goddamn pussy, bitch. Don't talk.
Now, when I talk about however, when I talk about politics and legislation in the black community, y'all don't want to listen to that.
But you'll listen to me talk about my pussy on.
What do you say, Carl?
My pussy on.
Well,
gotta talk about you raggedy bitches.
Well, the bottom line is
half of y'all out here talking shit, ain't putting out no lines, ain't cooking no food, ain't putting out no music, but I'm talking about you.
Well, the bottom line is y'all support the Chasing Panel, and that is all that matters. The Chasing Panel is, what word am I looking for? Because I'm drunk. What word am I looking for? We are more than just talking about chasing. We can talk about everything, and we can do this. So this is the Chasing Panel podcast. Okay. We also have the Chasing Panel After Dark that we do every month.
And we talk about and we're talking about
Nicki is a moderator there and stuff.
We talking about everything. Hot topics.
Any questions that y'all want to talk about, any naughty questions or nasty questions, please send it to me. My name on IG.
Money.
And can I also say,
Letitia, girl,
this may sound shady.
I can't even. Let me see who's sending me money.
We don't need to have our podcast on the Chasing Reality, YouTube channel for us to get the views. We can do it ourselves. For you bitches that like to talk shit as well.
Listen
on that panel.
And don't play with me. We'll do a whole Chasing panel dedicated to your ass.
And imagine if we were actually on the Chasing Reality Network YouTube page and did a panel on there one night.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so if y'all got any naughty questions,
wait, who are you shading?
Everybody.
If y'all got any naughty questions, please send it to my IG, which is at Nicki Coco Me, which is the same as my Cash App, and I will gladly put that down for our next Chasing After Dark panel. Everything is, welcomed. No questions will be turned away.
None, honey, because y'all know y'all. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be more open next time.
Hold on, and another question: when we did the last one, was it behind the paywall or no?
Yeah, all of it
is. It's behind the paywall.
Was the last one?
When we went live, it wasn't, but after the live, it went straight to the paywall. But next time, it's just gonna be behind the paywall.
If Bando come up, he needs to start answering these questions. You rapping about being nasty, but you didn't answer one nasty motherfucking question.
I agree now.
Not too much.
I have to agree.
Now I have to agree with Jeremy.
I agree with Jeremy. He can't come up there.
Not too fucking much.
Don't
He can't come up there. He got to ask some questions. God damn it.
Not too much.
That's not too much to ask.
Y'all not finna do that.
Let Jamar tell him.
Thank you, Jamar.
Tell what Jamar said, bitch.
Not too much.
We ain't giving Bando ass too much. Damn it. If you come up there, you got to answer some questions like the rest
Jamar,
of us do.
and mind you, Bando get worse if your ass wasn't there. Luckily, I ain't see it because he's got more than that. Motherfucker.
Not too much.
We asked you a question, you answered.
Not too much.
Yeah.
I just want to.
No, we need all the much.
I stop.
All the much.
I don't want
we
no.
Want to know how you eating my bitch Scotty?
Oh my God! Wait.
Anyway, so with that being said, that was it, and we will see you guys. Jamar, aren't they filming the reunion this weekend?
Are they?
For those who plan to attend, yeah.
Look, I was like, are they?
Okay, so they're filming the.
How many people there?
I guess.
So, listen,
we just keep getting Twitter DMs about bitches not showing up. Who coming?
We'll see y'all next Thursday for the next panel. Do the reunion air next Thursday, Jamar?
It does not. It will air on the 3rd.
Okay.
When Orlando air?
We don't have a date for her yet.
You know what? I want to. Them hosts pulling hair, and I see the
they gotta edit the black eyes out and stuff.
Oh my God!
Okay, they don't want to get demonetized.
Okay, y'all. So if they're not airing next Thursday, do y'all just want to take a week break, or do y'all want to do this again?
Let's do this.
Now, I might have.
I won't be here next Thursday.
I might have to take a break. I might have to opt out for that.
What is that? The 4th?
Yeah,
that is the 4th.
Oh, I won't be in. I won't be in town. I'm gonna be.
That's the holiday. We're gonna
have to take a break then. We're gonna have to take a break, honey.
I need barbecue that day. Yeah, we might have to skip that week.
We're gonna have to take a break. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I didn't know it was the 4th.
Yeah, because we're about to. We have to celebrate the beginning of this country that enslaved all of our ancestors.
That's why I said the holiday we not supposed to celebrate.
It's the colonizers' weekend, and we gotta eat our barbecue for the colonizers.
But I am gonna barbecue
y'all. We wouldn't be here. Thanks.
But I am gonna barbecue though. I'm just saying.
Right. I might be.
And I am gonna take off work.
I will be at work.
Now I have this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But somebody asked this question. I thought it was interesting. Do you feel like white people should be off work for Juneteenth?
No.
I mean, it's only fair. We be off on the 4th, so
not everybody.
I mean, we helped build a country. We deserve it.
Listen,
I was at work on Juneteenth.
Talk about it, Jeremy.
I was mad why people called. I'm like, why you calling? You ain't out celebrating my independence?
I think it's weird when white people
Child,
celebrate.
they took off work. They took off work to tune in to Fox News to join the Trump rally.
Child. I didn't even take off Juneteenth. I should have, but I just didn't because it was a Wednesday.
The bills don't take off Juneteenth, so I couldn't.
That part.
Oh my god,
that's true. These bills be building.
Well, now that we know that the 4th is on a Thursday, we will be gone next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks to talk about the reunion. I guess the reunion will be 2 parts, and then after the reunion is over, I don't know. I think Chase and Orlando. I know Chase and Orlando does not come right after Dallas. I think we have to. I think it comes.
Let's interview some of the cast members
back in a few weeks. But
yeah,
you being messy. But who would y'all want to interview though?
Everybody, bitch. I would like to say the same shit I've been saying here to faces.
Who would be the first person that you want to interview?
7.
Oh shit!
He's not coming.
I know. She didn't come to the reunion.
We're done.
I want her
for 2 weeks. We will see you guys.
Witness protection.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Chasing Panel podcast. We will see you guys in 2 weeks, and that is about it. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.